the most powerful stream in the universe. Hey guys, J-Man here. Welcome to the most powerful stream in the universe special Sunday edition here, where we're talking about Masters of the Universe 1987, starring Dolph Lundgren and Frank Langella. It's an absolutely great movie, so we're going to dissect the crap out of it tonight. And if you didn't love this movie before seeing this stream, you're going to love it afterwards, and you'll learn a thing or two. What did they say in Fat Albert? You might learn a thing or two. Stick around or whatever. So, anyways, let's talk about before what's going on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Earth's Mightiest Mondays, where we're talking about Avengers comics, 4 issues of Avengers. These are badass. 180, 181, 182, 183, 184. That's episode 50. Tomorrow is episode 50. Wow, 50 weeks of Avengers. It's awesome. So that's going to be tomorrow. And Tuesday night TerrorVision, we're doing The Prowler. Yeah, man, this movie's not effing around. It's awesome. A great slasher movie. That'll be on Tuesday. That's actually hosted by Wrestling with Horror. I'm the co-host on that, but it will be streamed through my channel. But make sure you are subscribed to Wrestling with Horror. The link's in the description of all my videos. Wednesday, we're actually back on Wednesday, and I should have the graphic for it. Hold on a second here. We are coming back for the War Room on Wednesday. We're going to be talking about Knockoff, and this is starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, otherwise known as the greatest person of all time. So that's going to be on Wednesday. Looking forward to talk about Knockoff. There's a few people who are walking around thinking that's not a good movie, so their minds are going to be changed on Wednesday, so that'll be a lot of fun. Thursday, I'm taking the night off, but Friday is Fantastic Fridays, and we're talking about issues 199, 200, 201, 202. This is episode 54 of Fantastic Friday. Looking forward to doing that. And then Saturday, we're back for the most powerful stream in the universe, but this time we're talking about He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Season 1, episodes 23 to 30. These are in order on YouTube, so if you don't own the sets, you can get them. You can see all these on YouTube, so those are going to be the order that you see on YouTube, so it'll be really easy to follow. I have to give a big shout out and thank you to our super friends. These are our channel members, and we've got a lot of them now. We've got 18 members, so thank you guys. Wow, that's crazy. So big thanks to Dan, Steven, Sean, RR, Mark D, Brennan, Philip, DJ3, Digger Jim, Quagnar, Just Joe, GT James, Backseater, Rogues, Coffee Drinker, Killer Pizza, Ocean Wolf, and Andrew. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. We always give a shout out to our friend Clobberin Times, who is our buddy on all of our comic streams, and we miss him. So you can put a CT in the chat. He wasn't a He-Man guy per se. I think he probably thought this movie was kind of cheesy, but I definitely could have persuaded him to love it. But in any case, give him some love in the chat. We have a massive panel tonight, so let's start bringing in the folks here. We'll bring in, of course, our regular co-host. Hey, Sean. So everyone came out. We dragged everyone out of the. You know when you spray Raid in the corner, and all of a sudden they all come out.
Yeah,
we sprayed some Raid in the. We're doing He-Man mini comics. Those are pretty cool. 1 or 2 guys. It's like we're doing the cartoon. Yeah, I like the cartoon. 1 or 2 guys. We're doing Dolph Lundgren. Oh fuck, I gotta be on that one. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know what's coming out all of a sudden. Otherwise, it's just you and I slugging through the big story time books and all that shit.
Yeah. It's so funny. I told you I thought we already did this, but I guess we didn't. So.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't, because this is the perfect time for this, to be honest with you, with this movie coming out, the hype. We already have 10 people watching who've already tuned in. I'll get to the comments 1 second, guys. Give me a second. Yeah, really excited to talk about this movie. So yeah, let's bring in the next. Okay, so what do we got here? I don't have everyone's. Well, let's bring Steven in because we got his intro. Hey, Steve.
Hey. There's so many people on this freaking stream, I can't. Is like no.
Yeah. And there are 3 Steves, so we've got Steven for you, we've got Steve, and then Ross is going by Steven's going by Ross, so we got Ross on there. All right, so who else? Where do we got here? Well, he's a bit more regular now, so we're gonna bring in the other Steve from Comics Asylum, because he's been pretty much a regular now on Fantastic Four, or at least the last few for sure. So we'll bring him in.
You ever play roulette? Always bet on black.
Gentlemen.
And he picked that. That's what he wanted. This is how this went. I said, you're on pretty often. Maybe I should get you an intro. And all he said was, "You do a passenger 57." I said, "Stop talking." I know exactly what you want. I know exactly what it is. You do not need to say another word. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I know what it is. So you are worthy of that intro. There you go. That's the highest compliment that anyone's ever gotten in the history of the world. So because like Wesley Snipes is still above everybody else, but we just okay. Who else we got? All right, let's bring in we'll bring in Charlie, because Charlie's hasn't been on in a while now. He used to come on most of the He-Man streams, I think. So hopefully the schedule's getting a little bit better. We can have him on a bit more often. Let's bring him in.
Well, it felt like a lot of shade being thrown directly at Charlie.
What are you talking about? There's no shade at all.
We're doing a lot of He-Man stuff. You would think we'd have a He-Man fan show up once in a while.
What's going on here, man? Where's the? All right. Okay, let's bring in. So we've had Dan on. Everyone's gonna get the he'll get the He-Man the Conan intro. So Dan's been on a few times now, so let's bring him in. I have to give you the He-Man one as well. Yeah.
Just let you play with your dolls. No.
No, sir.
Oh man. That I got those in the glass case behind the thing over there. I brought out some other stuff that I can show you guys. All right. And last and least, and certainly least, of course,
his idea. That's just mean.
Wow.
Last and definitely least, we can't wait any longer.
I can't wait any longer.
Ross, yeah. All right. Woo.
Oh my
God.
Today I'm Sorcerer Ross.
Sorry, you're. Oh yeah. Sorcerer. Oh,
Well
I
done.
really like that. I take that back. You're not the least. So then it has to go to Dan. I don't know. It's got to go to somebody.
Hey, speaking of, on the back of that, speaking to the Canadians, is it bad form if you use the Bob and Doug McKenzie voice when speaking to Canadians?
No.
No, you're a little soft on your mic, so I don't know if you want to adjust your mic a bit. But no, you could talk Canadian, eh? Like we're doing a stream on He-Man, eh? And that was a great, it was a beauty TV show.
Absolutely.
I remember playing with those figures when I was a kid, eh? Like even the other day. So yeah, you could definitely do that. Skeptic is here first. He's Canadian, so there you go. You just watched this last week, fresh in your mind. Good. It's not gonna last long, I know, Skeptic. So we'll try to get through it. Al is here. What's going on, Al? DJ, how's it going, dude? This is an Oscar watch.
On stream. I was going to say this is Oscar night. No one knows.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, we don't want you on, Skeptic. You're too. We already have enough. We don't want any gingers on the screen.
Oh man!
Wow.
No soul.
Shade after
No
shade.
soul.
Skeptic's cool. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll throw you on, buddy. Maybe we'll put you on. Why not? I'll throw you on. Give us a minute to talk it out a bit, and then I'll shoot you a link. Classic Comics is here. He joins us every Monday for Earth's Mightiest Mondays.
Earth's Mightiest Mondays, yeah.
Jesus Christ. The Ultimate Warriors here. What's up, dude? Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I didn't know the Ultimate Warrior was here. Oh God damn, that is awesome. All right. No problem. Sounds good. Okay, you don't blame me. You are. You're a bit. You're scary. Okay. We'll say hello to people as they come in. So before what we normally do, because we got a lot of people as well, let's take a quick. We'll go. Ross, we'll start with you really quick. Did you see in the theater? What was the level? Because are we aligned in the oldest to the youngest? Not really, but I'm assuming that you're the oldest on the panel. That's not that's not a critique. It's just a fact.
That's why I love doing this, because I'm older than you guys, and I love hearing your stories about this.
So what was you're still sounding low, dude, on your, I don't know what's going on with your, you sound fine every time. I don't know why it's weird now. You're sounding fine on Ben's thing. All right. I'll let you play with your mic. let's go. You saw this in theater, nice. Let's go, Steve from Comics Asylum. I know because I know this is your first time was watching it yesterday. Right?
I saw it like half hour ago.
Oh,
so
nice.
I coached, and I am not a He-Man, like a huge He-Man stan.
Yeah.
So I'm walking into this absolutely just like open-minded.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm learning a lot about it being on the mini comic stream and all that kind of stuff. And I don't see what the hate is all about.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll go through it.
Yeah. But it's very much a movie of its time.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How does
All right.
that sound?
Charlie, did you see this in the theater?
Oh, Ross said something.
Oh, Ross, you're good?
Yeah, talk.
It's done better.
You're still low.
You're still kind of low. Just shout.
All right.
Let it all out. Okay. Did you see this? Ross, did you see this back in the day?
Not only did I see it in the theater, I saw it like 3 or 4 times in the theater. Granted, it wasn't necessarily a crowded theater every time I saw it. Yeah. So, and this was, blasphemy. I didn't like Red Scorpion the first time I saw it.
Oh, that is blasphemy. I'm taking my Superman salute back.
Bruh, I now own the deluxe DVD.
It doesn't matter.
I have an entire Dolph Lundgren library, and this was the movie that turned me around.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. All right. Okay. So, well, you saw it many times in the theater, which you've already beaten me because as many times as you saw it in the theater, that's as many times I didn't see it in the theater.
Well, I didn't have to convince my mom to take me because I was like in high school when it came out.
Right. So you just went on your own.
High school when it came out.
Yeah. All right, Charlie, did you go to the theater?
No, I didn't get to see this in theater. We didn't go. Like I've said before, our biggest thing was it wasn't like down the street for us. So to go to the movie theater, there was a local one, but it was a one screen. So if it wasn't like the best movie coming out, there was no money in it. But my thing is, I saw that poster in the video rental. That as soon as I saw that coming soon, it was an insta rent as soon as it released that week. And wore the heck out of that tape that first week.
You mean this tape right here?
That tape right there, brother. And that poster, that was the poster hanging up and it was this big
and that poster right there.
Yep, just like that one. But yeah, I was enamored with it because I was already a He-Man fan. So yeah, I watched it at home, but I got to watch it as many times as Ross did in that weekend.
Awesome. Dan, did you see this one in the theater?
No, I'm like Charlie. I didn't get to see it in the theaters, but it's been in my life as long as I can remember. Watched it on TV as much as I could see it. I've owned the DVD. I've got the Blu-ray. So
Yep.
I'm like Charlie. I grew up, born in 1980, so I grew up with He-Man and She-Ra and all that stuff like that. So it's always been there for me.
Okay, cool. Steven, obviously we did not know each other at this time, but did you see this in the theater? I don't think we ever really talked about this.
Not only did I see it in the theater, I made my mom take the day off work to take me to go see it in the theater.
Good job. You've done well.
Yeah, it was my mom. She loved putting together like Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain. She actually loved the toys as much as I did growing up. So she was jacked to take me to go see it. And I was like, yeah, you got to take me to see it. It's Masters of the Universe.
Right. Okay. Sean, you saw it, right?
Yeah, I saw it in the theater. My mom took me to see it. And I saw the trailer. I'm trying to figure out what movie I saw it in front of. And that's how I knew it was coming. Because there wasn't any internet or anything. And so I was really excited to watch it.
Yeah. I didn't see it in the theater. It was punishment. I was behaving poorly. I behaved poorly. I was like, you're not going to He-Man. I was like, and the thing is that my mom's punishments were pretty whatever. They wore off in like a day or two, right? Because so I was like, I'm not going today is what I'm thinking, right? But this did not last very long where we were. And by the time she's like, yeah, okay, let's go to He-Man. I was like, no, we couldn't find it anywhere. We couldn't go anywhere. So it was like, I missed out on it. So she actually felt really bad. And then our friend, so it came out to rent. We rented it. So my mom's girlfriend, she had what's it called? It was First Choice. What was it called? Not TMN.
Yeah, First Choice and Super Channel were
First. Yeah. So she had that, and she's like, "Oh, it's playing on that." So she recorded it for me, but for some reason she only recorded. She recorded for like an hour, and then somehow it stopped and she messed up, and then she went back to try to get the rest of it. So I owned it on that tape that she gave me, and it was missing from where Evelyn becomes Julie's parents, her mom. Yeah. So as soon as she gets the key, it cut from there, and then I missed all of that stuff, and it got back in when He-Man gets captured. So I missed the Air Centurion battle and all of that stuff, right? I saw it when I rented it, but we couldn't keep renting stuff. And movies back then for the video stores, they're paying $80 for them, $80-$90, right? To rent them out because you're getting consistent money from them. So I wasn't able to see the full movie a second time, but I watched. So to this day, because I've watched that version so many times, I've memorized almost everything except for that small section. Now, I do have, yes, I got the VHS. I think like a lot of us have that. Then there was this garbage DVD with the, remember this with the, right?
That's
so there's that one. Then there was this one, Blu-ray. And then there's this one, which some of us did get. This is that Umbrella version with all this extra crap in it. I'll show it because I have it out, but I know some of us have it, like Sean has and stuff. So there's like a booklet. You know, it's a whole booklet on it with all of, like the drawings and stuff like that. And then there's like cards, like, you know,
wow,
there's like lobby cards and stuff like that. So this is a real. I just bought this. Unfortunately, it's I never had a Laserdisc player, Al. And then it's got a ton of features on it as well. And mine is number 787. There's only 3,000 made. 3,000 made.
3,000. Wow. Yep.
All right, and it's a Blu-ray, so it's not any better than what the Blu-rays that you guys all have on your like that you guys already have. So it's not really any better than that. You can't even play this one because it's region locked.
So you need mine's 405.
What extra
405?
What extra features does yours have? Like the documentaries or anything?
You got the extended interview for the Canon documentary they did with Dolph. And what else was there? There was quite a few things.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on there. We can
extended interview with Dolph Lundgren, director Gary Goddard, the producers, Master of the Universe 2, Tales of the Sequel That Never Was with the filmmaker Albert Pune, Behind the Legend archive featurette, Canon Films sci-fi and fantasy trailer reel, stills, posters, some kind of Easter egg. I love that the back of the thing has we got the canceled artwork that wasn't approved.
Yeah, I know.
The Skeletor hologram, never got it.
It was supposed to be the Noram. Earl Noram did a poster for it with him fighting Blade. That was the original cover for the box, and that didn't happen. They actually messaged us saying, "Do you want to cancel because of that?" I was like, "Well, I guess not."
I wasn't going to cancel it, but we ended up with this. We didn't even get the cool Skeletor one because it didn't get
get that. Yeah, so the one that you're showing there. So I've got So I showed my poster. So what I have up here, that is the original theatrical one sheet, 27 by 40 official size. It's not double sided. They didn't do that back then. That's an original official poster. Behind that is the new movie that's coming out 2026. That's an original one sheet, double-sided. But I have this original poster, the official poster. I also have this one. So I actually have the two different theatrical posters they've done, both the originals. So I've got both of those posters. So I actually had those back to back so I could flip them. But then I took that one down and put the 2026 poster. And what do you got there, Charlie?
They gave us the double-sided in that thing too. So we got
so flip that one.
And then you got the foreign double-sided of that. That's what came with that Blu-ray set.
So that foreign poster, I had that as a t-shirt from Rotten Cotton. I don't know if anybody, the horror guys might remember Rotten Cotton.
Yep.
And Steve, I'm just moving. I'm moving around people because Steve has no camera on. So then that way, when there's comments, I don't cover it. I have the He-Man Master Universe magazine. Yeah, awesome. Well, Dan is going to show us Yeah, with the Earl Norton, that's an awesome thing. R.I.P. Albert Pujols, yeah, for sure.
Yep.
You don't know if they're original reproductions. You can tell by the size. So 27 by 40, and that's usually the easiest way. Just go by size. But
Right.
okay,
Bigger.
so starts off with Canon. You're not going to get any better than Canon. And then Dan, after you're going to show us the cartoon or the comic that you have, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm not going to be. Oh, there. Oh my God! At the center of the universe lies Castle Grayskull.
Yeah, from the producer that brought you RoboCop and Star Wars. And Phantom
Yeah,
of the
Dolph
Paradise.
is credited before Langella.
Frank, yeah, Dolph is credited before.
Yep.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. I don't hate this Castle Grayskull.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good
little
back-
bit.
man.
Yeah, it's got a bit of Fright Zone. A little bit, eh, Charlie? I was
The
thinking a little,
Filmation one. Yeah.
Just a tiny little bit of Fright Zone going on there.
little bit of Fright Zone. The Filmation Fright Zone, not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
not the
No,
toy
no,
or
not the
mini-comic
toy.
one, yeah. With the
I
puppet
don't
or
think
whatever.
this is a model. This is a Matt.
This-
very
this is
clearly
Matt.
Matt painting.
Yeah.
It's a matte painting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a painting. You get to see you. Sorceress is actually there if you look very. There
Yeah.
she is.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's in the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it shows you the scale of it.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Like this doorway is monstrous. Like compared to that, right? Like she's as big as my mouse going in, right?
Like for as much as I love the OG, it will never be topped. This still felt like this is a futuristic, otherworldly fortress. Like this is something people would fight over, you know. So it makes sense in movie, timeline for me.
Yeah. Here's the Superman Star Wars.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
tell you, man, that music is so exciting. I was.
Oh,
when-
it does.
I haven't seen this movie in years, and the last time I saw it, I showed it to my now ex-girlfriend's son, who was like 8 years old at the time, and he wanted me to start it over again from the beginning as soon as it was over.
Yeah.
I mean, and I was
That's
almost ready-
perfect.
She actually wanted to see it again too because she got hot for Dolph. Now,
Well,
before
the
you
music
before
was
you
Bill
go on,
Conti,
I don't
right?
want to. I know I.
Yeah,
I
Bill
know I
Conti
tend-
the score.
I know I tend to ramble, so I'm going to try to be short. But William Stout's credits are at the beginning of this. I don't know if I told you this, but like years ago, like 20 years ago, I saw a man shopping at my bookstore who had a crew jacket for Masters of the Universe. And I approached him and I said, "Hey, did you work on the movie?" And he said, "Yeah." And I kind of think I knew who he was because I'd seen pictures of Bill Stout. And I said, "Are you William Stout?" And he goes, "Yeah." And so like every time we talked for like half an hour, and then every time he came in, he would chat and then he would tell me stories about the making of the movie and all that. So
Awesome.
I got
That's
like
awesome.
I got three of them, but I'll spread them out over the thing. And but anyway, it was So on top of all that, it's like I got an inside source for stuff to tell you during the movie.
That is awesome. So it starts off with Castle Grayskull already being acquired. So this is interesting. We can assume if Prince Adam is part of this story that he transformed to He-Man previous to this. The story is that Evelyn disguised as a, or whatever, disguised, or maybe even just herself, but, disguised as a beautiful version of, stole Gwildor's cosmic key, opened a doorway into the castle and into the area, and because they don't really say Eternia. There's no Randor. It's more like everyone. This is like sort of the original mini comic story of everyone's looking to control Grayskull, and that was the play set. The play set was you got Grayskull, and He-Man and Skeletor are fighting constantly to take possession of the dual swords, the two halves, to break in and get the powers. And He-Man's defending it, and Skeletor wants to break in. So that's what they're going with here. So it's mini comic story number 1, and Skeletor wins. So I was surprised when taking notes. I was surprised how many victories Skeletor gets, and Evil-Lyn. Evil-Lyn gets a lot of victories here. And this is one movie where He-Man doesn't look like a fool, and neither do his friends, but Skeletor also gets victories, but is still able to get defeated, and no one really looks stupid. Like they somehow were able to do this without sacrificing anyone's like street cred or whatever, right? Like it's like
Skeletor is freaking dangerous in this movie, man.
yeah, he's dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, so we didn't get a good look at it when you went by, but like the set with that matte painting that makes it look even more huge is,
There you go.
look at that,
Yeah.
look at that, and all the costumes are absolutely fantastic. I know this was a big budget movie for Canon, but it was like a medium to small budget movie for a regular studio.
Yeah.
But this looks like $1 million.
I know Gary Goddard, the director, he said on the commentary that like it was 2 sound stages
Yes.
to make
Yeah,
that
I remember
area.
that.
So
And then
this
he
is-
also said that he wanted everybody to play it serious, that it was not going to be taken comically, that it was going to be a serious story.
So he's the same guy who went on to do Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future.
Yeah.
And Bill
Yeah.
Stout worked on the original Conan movie and has done a ton of Edgar Rice Burroughs artwork. He loves all of this genre kind of stuff. And Robert Short, I think he did Street Hawk and he did the I think he did the Captain Power suits and stuff too. So these were all people who absolutely loved this stuff and threw everything they had at it. And the actors, say what you will even about Dolph's acting, every single actor threw everything they had at this movie like it was Shakespeare.
Yep. Well, he tried and he fought for it. They were just going to like wash him over with a voiceover, and he fought to keep
Yeah.
it in there. Like any other person probably would just like, okay, whatever, it's just a
Okay,
paycheck.
I'll-
They
I'll
weren't
give you a
treating it
quick
like
Bill
that.
Stout story. So he
No,
told
hold
me-
on a second. No, don't give it to me yet. Hold on.
All right.
Let's get through 5 minutes of screen. Let me just get to.
Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on a second.
I'll just drink here.
That's not spreading them out. You just did one. Okay, hold on a second. Evil Lynn. This is like a lot of these outfits still look awesome now. Like this is this like because everything is practically done and a lot of stuff is in camera, so it still looks really cool. This is like wicked. I actually like this Evil Lynn costume better than the new movie's Evil Lynn costume.
I like it better than the cartoon.
Yeah, me too.
My Evil Lynn right here.
Yeah, this is like way cooler. But right away, opening dialogue, Grayskull is ours. No. Mine. Yeah. Right away,
Setting the
established.
Setting the level.
Well, it also helps. I mean, look at her eyes, man, and those are natural blue eyes.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
Meg Foster, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nick Foster.
When they say I see blue eyes,
That's
Meg
her.
Foster every time, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Frank Langella is my top 3 best cinematic villains in this movie with Thulsa Doom and Darth Vader. Like I would rank him this high. I just love this character. He looks badass. So Sean and I covered all of the Fourth World Jack Kirby stuff in a bunch of live streams. We covered it in reading order. So as we covered those, you're like, hey, that's Masters of the Universe. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Masters of the Universe is
Yeah.
is the Fourth World. Wait a second. I get it. But I think this works. Like it still works now. I watch this. I watch this once a year, if not 2 times a year for sure. I've seen it so many times. Do you guys all think that this still looks cool? I know that Jared Leto in Travis Knight's new movie, they've got a skull, like an actual skull.
Yeah.
But I think that if it was an actual skull in this movie, I don't think the performance would work as
Oh,
well
no.
because
No.
it's so heavy. Do you guys still think this looks good?
I think
Oh,
it
yeah.
totally looks good. This, I mean, as a kid, I didn't care. It just looked like it
Right.
looked close enough to Skeletor. But when you look at it now, I don't really picture Skeletor as just being a skeleton's head.
Yeah,
That's just his
Yeah.
face. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm not worried about bone structure or how much further things are sticking out off of him. It's a alien planet, for lack of a better term.
Right.
I think it works for him. I really do. And he sells it. You lose that emotion too, the way he's able to emote
Mhm.
all of his stuff through this prosthetic, which had to be super difficult back then anyway. So yeah, this one definitely holds up.
you could still see him act with his eyes. Which
Yeah.
was
Yes.
great.
Oh yeah.
And you didn't get the "I'll get you, He-Man" voice, which would not have worked in this context.
Yeah, not in the not well. Okay, I'll tell you. I'm not hating. I'm my small mini worry of the 2026 movie is that there's going to be that sort of silly factor, whereas this is like no, this is a straight up adventure fantasy movie. There's no stupid shit. There's no winking at the camera like we know this is goofy. Why are you called He-Man? That's weird. Like I'm called He-Man? That's weird. Like they're gonna make comments like that.
Right.
And it's like, why can't it just be a normal fantasy movie where He-Man's fighting the bad guys? Steve, you're saying what are you gonna say, Steve?
I was gonna say that Tila says something later on,
Mhm.
which fits this movie, but
Yeah.
would be an absolute like over the top line,
We'll get to. I know what you're talking about.
right?
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah. Okay.
And
yeah.
it just fits because it like you think of that time,
Right.
you think of how grounded this movie is. Because like you mentioned it earlier, and I'm just gonna say that in watching this, the only things that stuck out for me was Earth because it's 87, it's
Right.
crazy dated. But Eternia is timeless for me.
Yeah.
The designs, like you can put these same designs on screen now and they work.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I agree with that. Hey, Slade, how's it going, dude?
Now, even now, though, the dated factor works in its favor.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that. I think
Yeah.
it really does.
Yeah.
And
That
also,
also
they,
lends to the nostalgia end of it too.
Yes,
You know,
absolutely.
yes, but now we've got time travel. Someone had said this for Back to the Future, where Back to the Future, when we saw Back to the Future, that was like, oh, look how interesting the 1950s were.
Yeah.
But now you can look back and you get double because now you're like, oh, it's the 80s going back. So you've got like, oh, that was the 80s, and now you got so now you got two. So this one actually, because there is time travel.
No, when they go back to the early 2000s,
Then they've got right.
it's
Then
like it's 10 years ago when they go into the future.
the future. Yeah. So then watching it now you're getting a fake 2000s, and then you're getting the real 80s, and then you're getting it's like the Turbo Kid movie. It's like a movie made in right where it's like it's supposed to it's made to look like a movie that was made in the 80s that's about the 90s. You're like, wait a
That's
minute,
exactly it. Yes.
that movie's a masterpiece, and we got to do that on this channel.
Turbo Kid definitely needs to happen.
That's a masterpiece, yeah. But like, yeah. But anyway, it's started, as soon as Stan Bush's song came, I was like, did I miss a Stan Bush? And that was a new song. Anyway, Sorceress. Now again, White Sorceress. This is the first Sorceress designs of the pure white. I'm surprised. Sean and I've been covering the mini comics, and Steve, you saw this too. The Sorceress was still white, and then there's somewhere she was fully pink, which was weird.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that white was around so much. Like I thought it was just like a one-off or something, but like I didn't realize that, White Sorceress, this could be your Sorceress depending on what medium you're consuming for He-Man, right? Like
Yeah. It was even they did the new figures, the exclusive with Castle Grayskull got the all white.
Yeah, the white.
that's the one I got in the back
Yeah.
there. Yeah, it's the White Sorceress.
And look,
right?
I'm sure we all know, and I'm sure most of the people watching us know the reason why the characters we grew up with aren't in this movie. They
Right.
didn't have the rights to Filmation. They could only use what was pre-existing before Filmation. So for everyone complaining, there's no Orko, no Battle Cat, no, that was for the cartoon.
Oh, I'm
And
not complaining. There's no
Filmation,
Orko.
Yeah. Well, I don't like Orko either. I'm with you, Ross. Me and you
Hey.
decide on that. Yeah. But just so for everyone that always makes that argument, they only had what they could work with. You know? And the
plus Gary
robots, and the robots were, we can't kill anyone. It's still a kid's property.
Right.
So you got to do that now. So
Oh.
that's where I'm like, all those arguments are now moot. It's been explained. We know it. I love that picture of Skeletor.
Yeah.
This is bloody. This is a great intro for He-Man. It's like looking up that Skeletor, and then it's like,
Love it.
yeah, that is awesome.
Okay, so for all the haters who talk about the mullet, it didn't become a meme until 10 years later. This was the haircut Duran Duran had. All the cool people had it.
Oh, it was the
It
style.
looked good.
Yeah.
He was rocking it.
Oh yeah, every
Well-
hockey player had that haircut, man.
Yeah.
If he'd have had short hair, it would have just been Ivan Drago fighting Skeletor. So he had to
Exactly.
stand out. so it works.
And long hair would not have worked either. This is perfect.
No.
Yeah. Showing He-Man deflecting stuff, that's right out of the cartoons and comics and all of that. So that's fully there.
That looks really cool. What you just happened to stop on. Look at
Yeah.
look at the VFX
Yeah.
right there.
That's wicked.
We are paused on it, and you're still looking at it like, yeah, he deflected a laser.
Yeah, he's deflected it.
Blast effect, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he-
so it's freaking cool.
Yeah.
I like these horde. I like these troops. They didn't have the hover guys, but that's a Filmation thing. So they just created their own guys for it.
And I
right?
love how you just about said horde, because I've always thought that too, that
Yeah.
they look like the horde troopers that were robots later on in the
Yes,
cartoon.
yes,
Yeah.
they could have. Yeah, they're like the black horde troopers instead of
Yes.
the white ones. It's like stormtroopers or whatever. Yeah. So here's meeting up with Tila. Now here's a defense of the new movie. This is Tila's fully clothed, so
Yeah,
we're
wow.
used to Tila in the pants and all that. Not that we're saying we don't want to see whatever face is Camila Mendez in the proper Tila outfit, but anyway, I guess we'll have to let that be. But yeah, Tila was cool here. I love Man at Arms in this movie. Idris Elba is awesome, but this guy he brings such it's just like heart and soul, and he's just, I don't know, there's something about this guy. It's like the food part, I love it. I love the stories. He's like I'm not always hungry, remember? He goes, there's 30 days, and she's like, without rations. Yes, it's the sort of like, you've told this story 100 times, Father, I know.
Feels part of the lore. Like, he feels like, yes, he has fought many a battle. He's he also exudes that fatherly kind
Yeah.
of feeling to him as the movie goes. And look at that picture. They've got his shoulder pauldron. It's
Yeah.
not gold, but
Yeah.
it's there.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
cool.
So Slade Wilson said that Chuck Norris should have been Man at Arms, but that would have been funny. But I disagree. This guy is like a
he's
good
perfect.
dad.
Yeah, he's awesome.
His face mask is on his chest piece.
Yeah,
The toy face mask. They've
Yeah.
molded.
Yeah, it's in there, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that. I noticed all the. I've got like freeze frames or everything. So yeah, rescuing Gwildor, of course. Gwildor. I like Gwildor in this movie. Actually, I think he's really cool. I also like Orko. And rewatching the cartoons now and taking notes for streams is different. Orko actually does a lot of good things and is actually overall more helpful than not, because the things that Orko screws up are funny, hanging around the house. He's goofy, but when it's time to get stuff done, he does help. And in the mini comics, he's only shown as helpful in all the ones that we've covered so far. So I like Orko. They got the performances. Yeah, he's annoying. That's a lot. See, Skeptic, don't lie to me. You didn't watch all the He-Man.
Okay, as the old guy who was too old for the cartoon, I can handle Gwildor, but I'm still, out of respect to you guys, I'm not going to call myself an Orko hater. I'm going to call myself an Orko wish he was just a blind spot.
Right.
But Billy Barty was Sigmund from Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, and he was
Yep.
like in a lot of great stuff, like variety show stuff when I was a kid, all the Sid and Marty Krofft stuff.
While you're talking this, you don't. How's Gwildor annoying? You don't like Fenorians? Oh, great.
They're a peaceful race.
Maybe he's talking.
They're
about
peaceful,
Orko.
trusting in every way. Like, okay, so now I've got a question for the panel that's been bugging me for many, many years of this movie. This is the place to discuss it. He comes in, and Gwildor's place is awesome. All this great imagination. This is what you get when you have a real location and it's not CGI room. It's not a room of CGI. Lots of trinkets and little cool things that your imagination is like, oh, I wonder what that does. Like, locksmith and inventor. So he creates the cosmic key. What other little things does he have? You can see he takes lots of gadgets with him to convert the car. He has the little scanner. He has the grappler. He also has other, like Man at Arms has gear. I like all of the little gear in here, but
He's like a little mini Q running around.
He's a
He has
mini
like all the
Q.
Little. This also, but before Jamie makes his point,
Yep,
this
yeah.
always reminded me of Agra from the
Right.
Dark Crystal. When you
Oh,
went into
yeah.
her like little
Yes.
sanctum, always reminded me of that.
yeah. All right. So now here's the question. In the next segment, Card comes in. He says, "Find the key, tear this place apart." how did Karg know, or did he know that Gwildor had a prototype? Because Evelyn seems like she's like, the little worm has another key. She seems surprised that he had another key in the next segment. I'm almost somewhat thinking that maybe this Karg attacking maybe was supposed to happen earlier to get the first key, or looking for, I don't know, or did Karg have secret intel? Because Karg's character, if he had secret intel that there was a prototype key before even Evelyn knew it, and he was trying to gain favor by getting it before even Skeletor knew about it. So I'm not sure if there's a missing scene where someone reports to Karg to build his character, because Karg is not from the cartoon, neither is Sarad or Blade. So what do you guys think about that? Or did you notice that was a bit of an error? We can go like Steven. Do you remember that? We'll go from the bottom. Steven, do you remember this happening, or you're not sure?
No, I don't remember it because they were taking him away. So I assumed they had interrogated him at one point and he had spilled that there was another key. Mm-hmm. So that's what I thought was what it was. I didn't think, because naturally you wouldn't think that he would have another key, because he said this is the prototype. So generally when you have a prototype, you have one, not two.
So Skeletor has one, or Skeletor actually has the finished version on him already.
Yeah.
At this point. That's how he got into the city. Yeah. So the prototype that Gwildor had, we can assume that he finished it after the fact, I guess. That makes sense, right? So Skeletor steals the key, Evelyn steals the key, Gwildor is using the prototype and fixes that one up, I think. Yeah. We can assume that, right? Because
it was a glitchy one. Like that's the first one he built, and he revised it for the one Skeletor has. So the other one may not be 100% perfect, but it still functions.
That's what I thought.
Right. But Karg knows about it because he's like, find the key, tear this place apart.
Well,
or does he not say the word key?
I don't think I don't remember him saying key. Because Gwildor's already captured. They free him out of the net. I feel like if I was doing the story, Evelyn tricks him because he says a beautiful woman came to me. So, she gets the key. Maybe they realized they needed Gwildor to figure out how to work it.
He does say key, goes, find the key, tear this place apart.
So
I'm telling you, unless
that's an editing thing. Yeah.
But I feel like Gwildor was interrogated, right? Like they still have him in the net. So he probably was interrogated, and it was probably Korg who did it. Right, because he seems to be the main mercenary for Skeletor.
That would actually make sense.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we missed a scene where Gwildor's in the net captured, and he admits that there's another key back at his house, and then he's like, we got to get back to my place. They get there, and Karg is already on the way. That would explain it then.
Yeah.
Find the key, tear this place apart. Yeah, buddy, I've seen this many, many times. I know for sure what the dialogue is. He says it. Okay, so actually, I think Steven explained that. So does anyone want to add to that, or should we move on?
All of the handheld props in this movie are freaking amazing. And I will say that when I saw it in the theater and on DVD, they didn't, like, when I saw a Blu-ray version of it in the last 24 hours, and you could kind of see how handmade and homemade some of them look up close. But when I saw them on the big screen, they looked even better than the film grain and projection covered up some of that. So everything looks great.
Here's Sorceress in the energy field, which only he can dissolve. He's taking your power. It's like, I can withstand him until moonrise. All right. Oh my God. Here we go. Look at these badass guys. There's a lot of cool timekeeping, like, days, chromons or whatever. Like, I show 0.4 chromons to moonrise, and I can have it ready in a Preton, or like, I wonder if they went, Dan, you've seen, because you heard the commentary. Do you remember did Gary mention that they came up with terms? Or I can't remember because I've seen the commentary, but it was too long ago.
I don't think he's mentioned about putting it on a time clock, but I forgot exactly his explanation for it though.
Like, it seems like he had a lot of, like, because they had all this terminology that so day is what is day? Day is this word. Minute is this. Second is this, right? Preton is a second because I'll have this ready in a second or a minute, right? Like, so they use little terms that are new. I always like that kind of stuff. I always think it's pretty neat.
They
So-
did that in the old Battlestar Galactica show too.
Yeah.
Centons and
Yeah.
Right.
whatnot.
So here's what's her name? Monica's mom.
Yeah.
Rachel's mom in Rachel Monica from Friends' mom. So there's we got Franklin Jello, who's in Deep Space Nine. We got the three named guy that I can never name. He's from Voyager.
Yeah, Kevin.
We got two Friends people. So very, very interesting that they've gone off to Christina Pickles. Yeah, she's she's Monica Geller's mom or whatever.
And Monica Geller's in this movie.
And Monica's in, Robert, I know thanks, buddy, but I know you said it. Someone yesterday's chat said it, and this was last night, less than 24 hours ago, and I've already forgotten. I know it's Duncan is one of the names, and I know McNeil is one of the names, and I can never get them right. And I don't like three name people. Like just pick two.
Yeah.
Just pick two. Like what are you trying to be extra for? Like nobody wants middle names or this other bullshit. All right.
Damn.
There's Dolph.
As the guy whose name is J, the letter J. So
Yeah, it makes it easy.
Yeah.
Super easy. You have four names. Oh. Okay, so here's the key. It's working. He-Man, Tila, it's working.
Love it.
Let's go. All right, so this is really cool because this explains why the key doesn't land with them. It goes in, whatever
Slightly later, yeah.
slightly later, so it kind of lands in a different section. Wow, so that's explained. The cosmic key can open a doorway to anywhere, which would even mean within a force field. So even though the sorceress's force field is like whatever 2 feet or whatever it is, it can open a doorway into that, provided he can calculate the specific tones. What do you guys think of the music in relation to the technology? Because He-Man is interesting because it's got technology and magic guys. So this sort of using sound as part of your technology is kind of neat.
I like it. As you were saying that, I was just sitting here thinking, like, it does go through a force field. What most of the time can you can hear through force fields?
Sound, yeah.
So sound is still making it through. So whether it was intended or not, it still makes even more sense that the cosmic key could work through force fields because sound can reverberate and end up in other places. So it still works. Like this isn't what does Pete call it all the time? The Godzilla science, Toho science, where it doesn't actually make any sense, but we just believe it because it's in the movie.
Right. The oxygen destroyer. And
yeah, exactly. Like most people would look at this and be like, it's just Toho science. Well, you really want to think about it, there might be a little shred of truth to it.
Well, the cosmic key sounds like an 80s synthesizer, but I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
it turns into in this movie, so that tracks as well.
Right, so they actually use that in a clever way to be like, oh, that's one of those Japanese synthesizers, and then because Kevin says it, and then later he takes it to Charlie. He's like, oh, I've seen one of these. It's Japanese. He's like, no.
It's a product of its time, but which is great, and it's it's fantastic.
The Havoc staff.
Yeah, and now this has to be this already looks better here. I think this is the best Havoc staff. This just looks awesome.
It looks like a weapon, you know what I mean? Like it commands, power and everything. I know he doesn't use it as what we know as the Havoc staff.
Yeah, he doesn't shoot with it or whatever.
You don't see it till he fights with it at the end before it has any kind of like power to it.
Right. Yeah. So they escape. What about the dialogue here? I must possess all or I possess nothing. That is awesome.
Shakespearean, dude.
Yeah.
That's what sells it so much too.
Yeah, he's in it to win it. You know what? I'd put this Skeletor up there with Ming the Merciless from Flash Gordon too.
Yeah.
I love Ming. Ming is
Yeah.
awesome too.
Mhm.
Well, it also, they're not insulting children. To be at this type of dialogue and this type of delivery, they're not talking down to kids, even though they
Right.
know that kids are watching this movie. It was made off of a children's toy and storyline. But the way they play it serious, it's like, they're not talking down to kids. And I like that.
I mean, in Flash with Ming and Skeletor, you've got like first rate, like the most trained actors in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True
taking
actors.
the
Yeah.
true actors with tons of makeup on their faces in these roles, in it to win it and acting like it is in fact Shakespeare, and not talking down to kids, not camping it up. I mean, they're camping it up, but they're doing a really good job of it.
Right. No, I agree with that.
Well, you need to, if you got your two leads, one of them, Chris Reeves my favorite, but you're like, well, if we have Brando and we have Gene Hackman, we have these other guys that can play off of him, then we're guaranteed, because we've got this new guy, Chris Reeves, who we don't know.
Mhm.
It turns out obviously he's amazing, but stack it up with a few other guys, and then we've got like a for sure good thing. We're okay, right? Christopher Reeve, I don't think even got the top billing until the third one or whatever, right? When finally they're like, oh, okay, now he's put his name in the front.
Right.
Or whatever.
Yeah. It was
Well,
no
no,
longer,
the-
you're just playing the title character, you get top. No, it didn't
Right.
work like that.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
big names in that first movie are just for funding. It's like you put
Yeah.
Marlon Brando
Correct.
in the movie and
Yep.
you get millions of dollars, right?
Yep. That
Gene
is the-
Hackman and all
Yeah,
that.
right,
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Tila's thing there, and I'm like, are those snake heads kind of somewhat coming off the sides there a little bit?
Like over here, yeah.
Yeah, whether I'm wanting to see it or it's actually there is kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, oh, and she's married to Scott Bakula. She's still married to Scott, because that's another Star Trek. That's 3 Star Trek references. So he's clearing his gills or whatever, his gill
Yep.
slits or whatever.
Gill
That's
slit.
kind of. It's like so he blows them out.
Love it.
Where is the key? Uh-oh.
You
And now
gotta-
she uses. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you gotta say, they introduced a bunch of new characters here, but they were creatures. They were interesting. They had creativity. You
Yeah.
draw a line to like Mortal Kombat now to introduce a new character. He's just a dude, and he's the main guy.
Right.
Whereas-
And in that movie, they had access to all of the characters. It wasn't
all
a
the rights.
limitation.
There was
Yeah.
a reason to do it. Here, they had a reason that they had to do this. Otherwise, it's only going to be 5 characters that are going to be in the movie, and you need a little bit more to make it feel like a world building kind of storyline.
You got He-Man. Okay, so hold on. He-Man, Tila, Man-at-Arms, Sorceress, Skeletor, Evelyn, Beastman. Anyone
World War.
else? Well, no.
Originals. Yeah, that's your originals.
So you got 7 guys. They're all pretty good.
Yep.
Beastman doesn't talk, but it's Beastman. Like, what was you going to say? Oh, Skeletor. Like,
Yeah. Restraint. They restrained themselves in all the right ways.
here's
Right.
the move.
I appreciate that in the comic they are the toy accurate designs.
Yeah, so Dan
Yeah.
actually has the physical version of the comic, which we can take a look at, and we'll take a look at it in a minute. So Man-at-Arms there, Moo, that's kind of funny.
Moo.
That's how
I
I
love
move.
Yeah,
They're gonna be
I love in the commentary. Goddard was saying that the cow for like 40 minutes would do nothing, and then when Gwildor walks away and he looks at him, he's like, "It just did that on its own." He's like, "It just happened to do that, and we kept it."
Oh,
Just let him
awesome.
walk away.
Here's a very young Courtney Cox.
Yep.
Got a little bit of a bra there. That was good. I remember as a kid, I was like, "Ooh, what's going on over here?" I think she's changing behind there. What is this?
For her
That's,
first movie, I think she did really well.
Yeah, but she was in Misfits of Science earlier as well too.
Yeah.
The TV
The
show.
TV show.
Has she danced with Springsteen by this point, or was
Yeah.
it
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
For
she'd
sure.
already danced. Yep.
That's how she got discovered, no?
Yeah, she did that. She did Springsteen and then Misfits of Science on
Yep.
NBC.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Robbie's ribs. There's and I love the song in this "Living in a Box," which I have on my playlist just because it reminds me of this movie.
Is that
But,
the only reason why?
Well, also I work in boxes, so it makes it funny.
Oh, well, there you go.
But there's Tom Paris, TP right there. Robbie's ribs and chicken. That's
Robbie's
great.
ribs. It's awesome.
So I love was an old soldier learns to follow his nose. Father, you're always hungry. I'm not always hungry. During the siege of whatever, I was always trying to figure out what name he's saying because it's like, oh, is that a place? Is that a real He-Man place? Like, so I can't tell what he says here, but I love the and then it's like, he goes, this is good food. I wonder why they put the food on these little white sticks. Those are rib bones. I mean, this used to be an
All
animal.
right. So when I was a kid, that was the biggest retcon I couldn't get past. It's like you could change the characters, you could have Gwildor and all that, but Eternians being vegetarians, I was so mad. I was like, I'm pretty sure
Wow.
they ate meat on the show, buddy.
Yeah, that was the one thing I had a problem with. That's one thing I didn't like as a kid either. I was like, wait a minute, they eat meat in the cartoon on bone.
Yeah.
They have a
know what-
cook.
Yeah, they
There's a
know
whole
what
scene
meat
with the
is.
cook in the cartoon. So
They
yeah,
have like roast and stuff. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, what is this crap? Yeah.
isn't there like it's probably an attorney in Turkey during the Christmas episode? Isn't there like a giant fucking bird
Yeah.
on the table
Oh.
for their feast?
Yeah, and you got like
Well-
the chef that comes out. He's like, "Yes, sir, it's a turkey."
Yeah. Yeah. Especially in the store, they're eating like a big roast and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was weird, but it's a funny scene because Man at Arms like, yeah, who cares?
He cleans the bone. Like
Yeah,
he's
clean-
it's gone.
and he takes a chicken wing with him.
He
on the
takes
way.
with me. Takes
He
with
grabs
me.
another piece.
Listen, you don't leave fried chicken behind. Are you crazy?
You don't know when the next meal's going to be. What do you think you have utility pouches for? Fucking
Yeah.
bone,
Yeah.
chicken
And
nuggets.
I gotta tell you, every time I see somebody eating good food in a movie, it gets me hungry. Even just now, I was thinking, God damn, that looks like good. Look like good chicken.
chicken.
Was Gwildor really going to share? Or
No.
he just do that?
No.
100% no. No.
I was going to
was-
share.
He was covered in barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
I don't know how much he ate earlier.
Okay, you know what? I also drink the Swiss Chalet sauce. And I was like, finally, someone else drinks this because I drink it all the time. I drink the sauce.
I
And
just
it's-
drank the KFC gravy.
Oh, it's yummy. It's
my God.
beautiful.
yeah.
That's great.
That's all I would eat as a kid. So yeah, I
Yeah, it's like- so he's like, yeah, I was going to share. I was like, but, yeah, oh, beautiful, the Colonel. No, but Man at Arms says, sure you were. Even Man at Arms didn't believe him either. He's like, but Tina's like, why are you guys in my sector? Like literally 3 of them are in the wrong sector. It's like,
It's the
Man,
food, man.
always follow your nose.
yep. Smell food.
you know what I use for French fries, buddy?
Oh.
I use Cajun sour cream.
Oh,
Mm.
All right.
I get the Cajun sour cream and I dip my fries in that and I drink the sauce and I obviously dip my chicken in the sauce too.
Oh, from Swiss Chalet.
From Swiss
Yeah,
Chalet.
Americans don't know what you're
Wow.
talking about. So
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a good idea based on what you're describing.
I mean, it's Cajun sour cream and I dip fries in it. It's beautiful.
I have had poutine. Okay, let's just say. All right,
Yeah.
we're fine.
Well, I don't do I don't do poutine hardly ever, which is
I'm
weird.
not a big poutine fan.
I
No.
love it down here.
Yeah.
Maybe on my fries with a little bit of fat back in it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
no, it's definitely yummy.
Get poutine with smoked meat on it. You'll
Oh my
never
God.
go.
yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
It's
Oh.
so good.
Wow. See, it became all about meat now. That's how they do.
You know what? Though?
I just got done eating dinner and I'm hungry now. Okay.
So I'm watching this for the first time, and the thing that stuck out is who orders a bucket of chicken and ribs on a date?
Yes.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Like
It
that
was
was
the
like,
No
80s.
kissing
it was
afterwards.
so bizarre.
No, yeah, that is the answer that was the 80s is very fair, for that.
Yeah.
I was 17 in the 80s, so I don't remember that ever.
Yeah. I mean, if you're asking my opinion, there's no bad time for fried chicken. Like I don't know, you could order it right now, and it's like
Well, and
it's always
if it was the 80s, it would be Pioneer Chicken, not necessarily KFC.
okay.
So
Yeah, it's been
All
some
right, so-
early KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. in
Yeah,
the
that's what it
80s,
used to be, yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to have the best bread. They'd give you this bun. It was awesome. It was like
Mhm.
soaked in butter. Okay.
This scene is hilarious because he gets mad shade from her.
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
a reason
So-
my parents are dead.
Yeah. Well, she says she says I'm the reason, but I was gonna go see you. So she blames herself, but he's part
It's
of
really
it.
him. It's really him.
It's really him. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
She
like,
traded her
damn.
parents for him. Now that graveyard is about 2 towns over from where I live. It's
Oh
just
wow.
up on the
Cool.
hillside, and it's probably got burnt down during the fires.
That's
Oh,
very
God.
possible.
Yeah.
Here's the I love that he's like, we got to take this to the caretaker. He's like, what are you kidding me? He's going to keep it for himself. And he would. I guarantee you the caretaker of Laurelwood Cemetery is super shady.
This is one of the greatest, most interesting and intricate props ever made for a movie.
Yeah,
It's
awesome.
so weird looking. It's really cool. Yeah. And it looks like it has function to it.
Yeah, it moves around. It does everything.
Yeah.
It does all that cool stuff.
Yeah.
So now they've used the problem is that because they've activated the key, Skeletor's main key can get a signal, so they kind of have an idea. So the next time they use the key, lock it in and get the big advanced group. Right? She's like, should I assemble a full force? Like, no, it may be a trap. See, Skeletor. What I love this in all movies, and especially Death Note. This is one of the things I love about Death Note. But in all movies where they're showing the two guys, this came up during Mission Impossible Part 2 when we were discussing that movie.
Yeah.
Where both guys are smart. I think Siskel and Ebert would talk about this, where they don't like where in a movie the characters are not as smart as the audience that's watching the movie. Because the audience, so Skeletor's like, hold on a second, don't just send everybody. Let's get the signal, see where it is. We'll send some of the mercenaries out, scope it out. If it's good to go, we're gonna go in, right? So it's like he's thinking too. He doesn't know if He-Man's got the key. He doesn't know that they don't have it, right? So it's like he's making the right moves based on the information that he has, and He-Man's making the right moves based on the information that he has, but he's still being a hero because he takes time out of his search to help Julie. He doesn't know what this whole thing is about. He hears a girl screaming, and He-Man's going to the rescue.
Right.
There's a lot of heroism in here that they didn't do in Superman, but they did in this movie, where He-Man never looks stupid, not even for 1 second.
No.
I agree.
Right,
Yeah.
like every second, and Skeletor doesn't look stupid ever, even when he's losing. And He-Man's getting whipped, and he's not going down. He's not acting like a bitch. It's like, no, I'm not kneeling to you. It's like that's
Like
it.
a biblical hero in this movie.
He is a
Very
biblical
much
hero.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skeletor's more of a tactician, just like what you're saying. Like he's logically thinking through.
Yeah.
Like you have to believe he could take over a planet. That's what we have to believe. He
Yeah.
didn't just happen to take it over, so it
Yeah.
works.
I like the sound check here.
This is clearly a rich kid high school because no prom looked like that.
No, no.
Yeah.
And Goddard said that the Illusions was actually a band that he was in when he was in high
Oh.
school.
That's cool.
Is that what
Oh.
the credit at
That's
the
could
end is? It says the original Illusions.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's see. I'm going to amp this baby up, see how it sounds.
How did it have an audio jack? Like, is that the one correlation we have with the?
He's just saying the word amp. He's not actually connecting it to anything. He's just like saying, I'm going to amp it up. It's just like
gonna
a.
hold the microphone up to it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he can do the microphone trick. It'd be hilarious if they just put an RCA jack at the bass.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's not plugged into anything. So I like this. Yeah, it comes up the now this because they push the button and they press a bunch of stuff, so it's almost like it's trying to open. So like they are opening up portals to somewhere. It could be an anthill in another planet. Like I don't know. They've opened up something, right?
This is how I play
Totally
video
is.
games. I just button mash. That's what they did.
Yep. Yep, just button mashing.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, if you're a kid in the Nintendo, and if you sat down and you open up an instruction manual, it's like, what are you doing? Or go to state of play. It's like, are you stupid,
never did.
kid? Like, press the buttons and figure it out. Like,
Right.
Anyway.
When you
okay,
rented games, you didn't get the instruction booklet. You just raw
you-
dogged that shit, and you just went.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Hey,
just go
Joe,
into a
how's it going,
corner-
dude?
Go into a corner and spin around for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, every word that Skeletor says is absolutely awesome. A curious quartet, da-da-da, right? In the music, da-da. I have assembled your finest warriors. It's
Star
like,
Wars. This is straight out of Star Wars, right?
and every guy gets an awesome intro. I love. Okay, first of all, introducing each guy. Damn it! How can I not chapter to them? Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it
Oh,
is.
There it is. It was just right. This guy looks like Flash Gordon. He's a
Yes,
fly.
it's
He's
like those guys at the big long table with
Yep.
the goggles. Yep, I
Yep.
thought I got those vibes too.
okay. There's Beastly. You kind of see them. So there's. Does everybody remember the names or the? It's like I have assembled your finest warriors, and then each guy gets a.
yeah.
Yeah, Zerod was awesome. It was the Predator.
Sauron was still the biggest whiff in this movie is we lost him way too fast.
Yeah,
Switch
we
it with
lost-
Karg. Kill Karg and leave Sarad.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know-
100% agree. 100% agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. See, I like all four. I kind of like Karg. I don't know. There's something about him. He's a bit.
He looks cool.
He's
He's got 80s hair everywhere.
Yeah, he's B. Arthur basically.
he's got. I have assembled your finest warriors. Blanche. Ta-da! Rose.
Theme song is thank you for being a mercenary.
Well, the
Oh,
dude with the hook.
somebody make that real. I need that.
Yeah. We got
Hey,
AI
all
now.
of the Golden Girls. I need it now, man.
Yep.
I have
And
assembled.
then still keep Blade. Like I want all of the Golden Girls and still Blade. Still keep that.
Well, the dude with the hook looks like Vinnie Vincent from the
Yeah,
middle
that's
era of
hard.
Kiss.
Oh god,
That's great. Okay, so
you don't even get to see him, but I've got my Blade, so
I need
Oh.
that blade. I need that
love
blade.
my Blade.
I've got the
You got the one I've
classics
got.
one.
Or no, you got the one before.
The
J-Man
first one.
convinced me to get this one before it sold out. So
Is that
I'll
the
take
classics or the Masterverse?
it. No, this is the
Masterverse.
Masterverse one,
which I
Yeah.
think
Is
a little bit
awesome.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the
I
whip.
need a
It-
blade.
Got the whip and
Really
everything.
awesome. And I'm glad that I'm actually happy that I did that for you because that thing is gone as shit.
It's gone.
gone.
Like you
It's
can't.
gone.
Like you can only get it on second hand now. So
And it's hundreds of dollars. Yeah.
And speaking of Anthony DeLongis, there he is.
Oh, he is awesome in this. So he also does the fight at the end.
And he did
he's-
all of the sword choreography for the movie
Yeah.
as well. So
So the guy with the lizard man with the
Sauron.
Sarad.
Sauron.
Yeah, I gotta hand it. I mean, that was an effect that they didn't really need to do, but
Yeah.
they went for it. You know,
Yep.
the breathing neck thing. That was.
Yeah.
That's probably why they killed him right away too, because it's like, oh, I don't want to.
Probably cost a lot to keep.
bladder effect.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that bladder. Yeah.
Also, the most brittle toy from the vintage line because of
Yeah.
the gold plastic that
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
trades. Yep.
Yeah. And it's just terrible. Yeah. You can't. That one's like really expensive.
And he would spark out of his mouth. Not that he did
Yeah.
that in the movie, but
Yeah.
Wow.
let's just make it a place.
Just to have something, him do something.
That was
Do a little
it.
Extra.
The costumes here are great. So when I was collecting the month, I had 2 monthly subscriptions for a while to the Maddie Collector series, and then I took it down to one subscription because it was expensive. But when the movie guys came out, I grabbed all those, of course. And Blade looked awesome. And it was funny because my wife I was showing her as I was getting them every month, saying, "Oh, check this character out." So when the movie guys come out, she's like, "Wow, these look amazing!" Because well, they're all from the movie, so it's all like super detailed. Because the classics was just the regular guys. You know, they made them look cooler with new toy technology and better posability and all of that. But the details on Blade and I got Karg Masterverse. They never did Karg in the other.
No.
Oh no, that's a lie. Did they?
And I think they did.
They did. I have Karg. Yeah, sorry.
Different
Evelyn
color.
is what? No, Evelyn they didn't do in Maddie Collector, so I had to get her
Oh,
separately.
that's right, Maddie. Yeah.
And they didn't do
Karg.
Maddie Collector Beastman, and I missed out on Beastman.
Yeah.
So I never got the Masterverse or whatever it is, Beastman. But the other guys I have, and they're awesome. And Blade is just super cool. I love Carl here, who just gets like killed, like not killed, but
Beat up.
oh, look at that.
This is like
so
these are all like 100% Bill Stout style designs too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
these are.
is so awesome.
These could have been in Conan.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, these are all awesome. Who's your rank the four mercenaries? Steven, so Karg, Sarad, Beastman, and Blade. Those are your four. Who's your top guy
Well, in the movie,
in the movie?
it's Karg because he's the guy who was here beforehand. He seems like the head lackey, I guess you could say, of the mercenaries.
Yep.
So for me, it's Karg. I mean, he's the guy who they entrusted to go get the key. Like Beastman and Sarad and Blade, they weren't there. So
That's true. Yeah.
it's Karg.
Steve, Ross, who do you like? Do you have an order or?
I like Vinnie Vincent, and I like the look of the Lizard Man. But
Yeah.
this dude's pretty badass too. But I'm Vinnie Vincent's my top.
All right.
Karg,
Dan,
yes.
Dan, what's your ranking of the four mercenaries?
I'll go probably Blade would be my top. Then I would go Sarad, Beastman, and then Karg.
Right.
Be
That's
mine.
pretty close. That's pretty close to what I'm gonna say. Steve.
Card, just because of how he functions in the story, but Blade visually.
Yeah. Charlie, you're gonna have the same as.
I'm right with Daniel.
Yeah, I knew it.
Blade, Sauron, Beastman, Karg.
Uh,
That's it.
Sean,
Karg has a hook. He fucks up somewhere and lost a whole ass hand.
yeah,
And I'm gonna say it's probably Blade that did it. So
Right.
immediately Blade's the best.
What if he's a former pirate? What if that's
or that.
Right?
yeah, but Blade lost an eye as well.
Well, maybe he has a screw-on hand that he just didn't put on for the movie.
Right.
he was late for work? What are you saying?
It's a knockoff trap
late
jaw.
for
You
work.
know that's exactly.
He's a knockoff. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say Blade is the best because I mean it's Blade, and I like Beastman second because Beastman, I just like that he's a big, huge monster, and he looks cool to me, and I've always loved Beastman, and then probably Sarad, and then maybe I guess but I actually really like them all. I'm not throwing shade on Karg. I think he's really cool. I like he's like, he begs your forgiveness, as do we all. We live only to serve you. You know, it's like he's got a cape and stuff. He's cool. I like all four of them, but Blade is badass, man.
See, he's already begging for forgiveness. Like,
I know.
And don't
Elrond
forget,
just standing back there like a badass, like whatever.
don't forget
I
that
wonder if
Karg
Blade
looked
has
it
lost
up.
an eye, or if that's like an enhancement that he wears over his eye.
See, there you go.
Oh, I don't know.
Good call.
I
Good
like
call.
that. I like that.
So He-Man stops what he's doing to save this girl, of course, because he's He-Man.
He's a hero.
He's a hero. He's not Superman from that. Sorry.
And I love when Blade cuts through the chain link fence. I know it's
Yeah,
not
that was
real,
all-
but it looks awesome as
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah.
Okay,
Look at
so this-
Sarad here coming up from the
Oh,
side here. That's badass.
Yeah.
And look at this. He-Man just beats them all up by himself. There's no dumb thing going on. I have assembled your finest warriors. Okay, well, let's see how they're going to do.
Okay, so here's the part where I shit on things a little bit. The way some of these action scenes are shot, I can tell that Dolph trained like hell as best he could to learn the sword stuff. You know, he could box from Rocky IV, blah, 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 blah. But the way some of this action is shot, it's like shaky cam or too close up on some
Yes,
things.
it's not Gross. I agree with you 100%. Not enough wides, and it's through
Yeah.
the entire movie. Everything's shot almost like it's for television
Yeah.
because it's 3x4 instead of 16:9.
Gentlemen, canon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
no,
I
that's
get
that's
it.
the can right.
I get it. I get it.
Because I think that is because it's a canon movie and they were probably fighting against time and budget
Mhm.
and they didn't have
Oh,
time
yes.
to block out everything and film
Yes.
it properly.
But that's my criticism. Yeah.
Yeah, but it looks there's a couple of shots where you can see that like the fights would have been legitimately good if they had had the time and
Yeah.
time and
The
budget.
final fight, they had no time. There was going to be no ending.
right.
Yeah, there
They
was
went-
no final fight. Yeah.
There was no there was supposed to be this really elaborate Frank Langella learned the entire thing. It was going to be like a Mark of Zorro kind of like mega fight at the end, right? Like a
Right.
big long elongated or Errol Flynn Adventures of Robin, you know, whatever. Like it was going to be this big huge thing. They had zero time. They're like, there's no ending. So Anthony DeLongis and Dolph quickly threw on the makeup, threw on the thing, film literally. That's why it all goes gray and it's like,
Yeah.
and they made just so it's almost like a mystical battle that only they're participating in,
Right.
and just to get an ending out to have an ending. This fight here Mattel is like literally telling these guys, "Oh no, He-Man can't stab anyone or kill anyone or cut anyone with a sword." It's like, what are you talking about? It's like they're like, "Oh, yeah, he can't do any of that." Well, he can fight robots. Like he can't stab Blade. He doesn't kill any of these guys. It is like He-Man. The fact that there was even fighting is a miracle. Now, when you're watching this as a kid, you're like, "Oh yeah, the fights need to be better," right? Like as what you guys are saying.
Right.
But when you learn about this production, we're lucky we even had this scene at all. Like,
Yeah.
like
I appreciate what they were up against now, and I forgive them for all that stuff.
yeah.
But
That's where you got to be. Yeah,
it's
You gotta-
still pretty close up. Like, and also like when the lasers kick in later on, it's just like lasers and chaos and explosion. Just like nobody's getting hit or anything. It's just things blowing up. You know, and
It
I'm
was-
like,
right.
well,
As the movie went, it got to where Canon held the movie hostage.
Yeah.
So Mattel was giving them money hand over fist. And then Mattel's like, we ain't got any more money. And then Canon's like, okay, we'll just stop. Because they're
Right.
capable of doing that. They
Yeah.
played, they played these games that Mattel just now got into. So then Mattel panics because it's wasted money. Okay, now do this. So a lot of the disjointedness, I guess you could say, of the movie when you're looking at it, critically, that's where a lot of that is. And it's like I said, it's a miracle this even got made.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Am I in the minority on this one though? Because I'm watching this for the first time and I'm like, I wanted more Dolph. Like I wanted.
Oh,
more-
yeah.
You're not in the
I
minority.
don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Every
okay.
kid wanted more He-Man in this.
Mhm.
He's almost like a side character in his own film in a way.
Yep,
Like he's
right.
there a lot, but I wanted way more.
So here's a quick Bill Stout story that he told me. Have you guys remember a comic called Concrete?
Yeah.
I don't remember that, but yeah.
The old guys do. Concrete was a big independent. It was a very popular indie comic, but it was also kind of intellectual for its time. There was a big rock dude who kind of looked like a smoother Ben Grimm, and his name was the character was Concrete, and he wanted to be a journalist. And so he goes on to the whole series is like it's a series of mini series about him traveling or doing different things and writing about it. So in one of the stories, one of the arcs is about him being on the set of a Conan ripoff, basically the set of Masters of the Universe. And Bill Stout said that Paul Chadwick, who created the Concrete comic, talked to him at length, and he told stories about the making of Masters of the Universe. So if you read that miniseries, it's like Bill Stout's.
Yeah, I'm looking at the
disguised.
comic.
Yeah. So anyway,
That's crazy.
So they said that what happened was that Dolph wasn't still not the great actor that he is now, and so they just sliced back a lot of his scenes and dialogue and everything to the
That's
barest minimum.
understandable.
Like his best. He comes across pretty good in this movie because this is like the best of everything he did.
Yeah. Well, to the movie's credit, though, now it just feels like an overarching adventure movie.
Yes.
Like
Right.
without there's not an Indiana Jones character in it. He-Man's there, and obviously he's the main one we want to follow, but he's not driving the story.
He's just
You know-
one of the masters of the universe.
Right. I mean, if this had been truly done to be faithful, it would have been a completely Skeletor He-Man story
Yeah.
arc. Everything would have been revolving around them. Now it's like we've added the human characters, the cosmic key, all this stuff. It's like, Skeletor's almost like, oh yeah, and He-Man. Yeah, let's
Right.
capture him. I don't like that guy.
So here
Yeah,
he
but
is
here comes Lubick,
arresting
Strickland.
arresting the slackers.
Yeah, the slackers. I love it. I love that he's like just like an upgraded print. He's upgraded.
Same guy.
Principal. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the upgraded Strickland or whatever. Geez, didn't that guy ever have hair? But this is the part. This is Back to the Future 2, bad future version of him, right? Where he's got the shotgun on the porch or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yes.
Right. So this is. I love him. I absolutely love everything about this character. I love that he stays at the end. He shows up at 40 minutes in. This movie has an hour left. And he just is so memorable. I was like, oh my God, Lubick is great. This is for real. It's
Well,
like,
he now turns into us kids watching this. We're into it. Ludwig is now our parents watching this movie with us.
yeah,
And they're like, does
Yeah.
this not make any sense to anyone else? And that's Ludwig the rest of the movie.
Well, after the events of Back to the Future, he had to go into witness protection. So that's
Right.
where he now is a cop in this town.
It's
It's
like,
awesome shit.
listen, kid, I got arson. I got stuff blowing up in my face around here. You better know something. This is all great. He's like, and Kevin's like immediately pissed, and he's like, well, why aren't you looking for it? It's like, okay, hold on. I literally learned about this missing girl right now. Like, give me a minute to process what's happening. He's like, well, why aren't you looking for her? It's like, dude, hold on a second. Like,
Because she could be in the trunk of your car. I don't know. Where do you want me to run?
yeah. All right. So it goes, follow them. They must have a doorway to Eternia. Right?
Oh
And
my
I love where they're
God.
talking here.
I love the car.
So this
And again,
is-
go ahead.
This is how you can tell that this is an 80s movie that was made by boomers because
Yeah.
somebody's going to have a vintage 1950s car.
Especially a pink Cadillac, because that was
Yeah.
a big
Yeah.
thing in
Right.
the 80s.
J-Man knows this, and I know anyone else that's listened to the episode we did on this, but growing up, my sister had the Barbie's baby blue 57 Chevy.
Mhm.
And I cannot tell you how many times my He-Man characters took it over and we
Right.
reenacted this scene
Yeah.
from the movie. Because He-Man can drive that car. It looks awesome. And still, he fit. I didn't have a lot of vehicles growing up as a kid because they
Yeah.
were the more expensive ones. So he had to have a vehicle. So He-Man in a 57 Chevy was a regular sight growing up in my childhood.
It runs on neutrinos now, right? So,
Yeah.
Runs on whatever that needs to run on.
I like some of the subtlety here where she puts her hand to shake and they don't know what it means, but Man at Arms grabs it like as a, oh yes, like
Yeah.
he sort of like, because Teela's like, what are you doing? Like, why is your hand out here? And then Man at Arms knows to grab it because he's a little bit more, he's been around more and he's like seen
He's
different
more
things.
worldly. Yeah.
He's more worldly and
Yeah.
oh man, isn't that it's great?
There's
like,
a lot of detail in this film. And
There is a lot
even
of
the good
detail.
journey thing is like, where'd that come from?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
I love
yeah.
that.
I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So, question: would Man of Arms at some point have been to Earth? Because he seems quite comfortable with some of the customs and stuff.
Maybe.
I'm not sure. Like the Queen is from Earth in the cartoon,
Yeah,
but they don't really.
In the early script, the Queen is from Earth as well. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe just similar cultures he's encountered or something.
That's what I took it as. Like you said, he's been around Eternia, and who knows? I mean, they don't talk about it, but he's probably left Eternia once or twice. So
Right.
maybe there was another race or tribe he's ran into that also extended their hand out and you're breeding.
Or
Sean
Marlena
died.
told him stories.
Sean just died. He just
Oh.
he's gone.
He's Man at
Everything
Arms,
is
he
a
described
screen.
her
Oh no,
arm.
he's back. He's back.
There he is.
Hey.
Like the camera shook and just Sean's gone.
What the hell is that, man?
I think maybe
I was getting my
Marlena
art
could've-
book because there's some pages from the original script in this thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So
Dan, sorry, what were you gonna say, Dan?
Oh no, yeah, I'm sorry. No, maybe Marlena was telling stories, and he's heard all the stories of Earth from her. Maybe.
That'd be a cool way.
And Marlena may have shook, Man at Arms' hand, but it doesn't matter. The point is, like, it's little cool little details
Yeah,
of stuff,
yeah.
right? I love this scene, this intimate relationship. It's like I depend upon you for these things, And she's like, for you to rule completely, he must be destroyed, right? She's like, the people wait for He-Man. So it's like, again, it's building the world. It's like there's hope for He-Man. The people haven't given up hope that He-Man will come, and she's like, you have to kill him, and he's like, no, he'll be a martyr, like I got, I want him broken, right? Like that's why it's so important to destroy He-Man, to destroy his legacy.
You can't just kill him because he becomes more powerful that way, basically.
Yeah.
And
You gotta
even though,
break him, then kill him.
even though I crapped on the cinematography and the fights, some of these shots that you have like stills on, those are like great 8.5 by 11,
Oh yeah.
photos. This is like so dynamic and just there you go. Yeah,
Like the throne room, and like you got your guard guy.
yeah.
Do you guys like? There's that guy that holds the Havoc staff. He just stands there holding it, and Skeletor grabs out of his hand. I like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pig
Is that
Boy.
Pig Boy?
Big boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Big Boy.
That must be some like Gary Goddard's little friend or something. Like
No,
that.
Pig
No.
Boy was a contest winner.
Yes.
Oh,
from-
okay.
When the movie was in production, I forget where it was listed. I think it was in the magazine or
Yep.
something that you could do it. Steven, do you know?
Yeah. It was a contest. I'm trying to remember where the hell it was. Just give me
I
one
think it's the
sec.
magazine, the fan.
Yeah, I think it
magazine.
is the magazine, but let me just double check because
Yeah.
I know I
Because,
read this the other day.
But they hyped it up basically that you get to be in the movie, all this other stuff. And I think they've interviewed the kid that, the guy now, but the kid, and he's like, okay, put this on. Now you get to stand there. Now do this. Okay, thanks. Bye. It was just literally
Yeah.
like that fast of it. And,
Yeah, but if I'm holding Skeletor's Havoc staff, I'm like, I'm coming back and telling everybody on the planet I'm in this effing movie holding the staff.
Yeah.
well, also you have to imagine he's standing over there going when Skeletor's not looking at him like, I'm Skeletor. Just having staff around.
So our friend RR, who's been on a few times, he's in the Hobbit.
Yeah.
He's in the Hobbit movie, and I mean, if I was in the Hobbit, like you would hear that every stream, like
Yeah.
it'd be in my
Constantly.
intro,
Well,
as
years
seen
later,
in the
we're still
Hobbit.
Yeah.
As much as we make fun of it, Pig Boy's in the Kevin Smith cartoon, so he at
Yeah.
least put Pig Boy in there.
Yeah.
Maybe we get it in the new movie. That would be an awesome little throwback.
They should get the same guy. Is he still
that
alive?
would be
Yeah.
Oh, he's
awesome.
still around. So
Pigman.
to answer the question, it was there was commercial ads, and you had to get the entry form at Toys R Us.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a lot of work. My parents would be
Yeah.
like, no, don't worry about it. You probably had to fly your own ass out there to do it. Like there's no one like paying for you to be there to be in it. It was just like, if
Right.
you get here, we'll let you be in the movie.
Right.
Oh yeah, there's YouTube stuff with this guy. Oh my god, if this guy is in it, that's gonna be a super Easter egg, man. That'll be
Yep.
crazy cool.
I agree.
All right, so here come the mercenaries. They failed. There's Karg. Sorry, guys. It's like you had time to do your hair though, Karg. No, I didn't.
These Earthlings have this amazing thing called Aquanet. Holy
Yep.
shit! Just like a helmet.
Yeah, I love
Vinnie
that.
Vincent invasion.
But Karg is smart. You see, he said, he goes, "Oh, we were outnumbered because the natives were helping out or whatever, right? Like it's like we were outnumbered by the Eternians." It's like, yeah, sure,
Yeah,
Right.
he's pulling
Like
when-
Starscream.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
lying.
even
Yeah.
Evil Lynn pulls it out on him later, like, you lying little piece of shit.
outnumbered, outclassed is more like it.
You can tell it's a mask, but it's a great mask.
Yeah.
Oh, it
looks
still
awesome.
works. Now, and this is another thing to throw back to the way why Skeletor looks like he does. Look at Karg. He's got those recessed eye sockets in there, but
Yeah.
he just feels alien. It's not like it's supposed to be a skeleton, so it works for these races that are in this movie.
Right.
He almost seemed like a Skeletor race character too, like where they're these skull. It's like you could say their skulls are on the outside of their flesh.
Like an exoskeleton.
like an
type
exoskeleton
thing. Yeah.
skeleton. Like their skeleton is an exoskeleton, like it's on the outside, which can very easily be like, yeah, okay, that's kind of neat.
It's just a really
Maybe
cool creature
Skeletor
design.
was a racist term that he embraced, like Marvel Zombies. And it's like, he, that Skeletor face guy. And it's like,
Right.
well,
No,
Oh, dare you.
we're taking it back. We're
I'm
taking
gonna
it back.
use that
That's
as
just,
my name.
That is my name. How dare you?
and I know why they did it, but for me, like especially in this shot, it's like I don't mind the armor pieces because I grew up with Beast Man having some armor, but like take this chest thing off. I know it's for makeup purposes, but I just
Right.
want that just like hairy beast dude running around, maybe having pants is fine. But just he doesn't need the armor on the top part, man. Just make him Beast Man.
The way they have his hair, it's almost like it's a samurai look with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a
it
samurai
really
color.
does.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because
It's good.
it's a kids'
pick.
movie. They didn't want to show nipples, okay?
Oh, all 8 of
No,
them.
Dolph
However
does.
many they have. They had a 2-nipple limit, and Dolph the whole time.
There's
They-
two
they
of
were-
them.
They were pretty careful to
Uh,
hide Dolphs with the photography, so
Well, he also had way more armor than even the cartoon one, so everybody's got a lot more clothes in this episode, in this movie.
Yep.
You are aware of the penalty for failure.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me one more chance, Lord Skeletor. We shall succeed. I am not in the giving vain this day. And then friggin' Sarad tried to kind of.
Like, it's just like, why that guy? Did he owe you money? Like is there some other story we don't know? But you just picked him out. Like, it's just wrong. That would be like Darth Vader. Like, here's all my bounty hunters and everything, except you, Zuckus, and he's dead. Zuckus is gone.
So like there's a deleted scene where this guard talks to this guard. He goes, I knew Zerod was going to get killed first. I had money. I won the pool. He's thinking I just won the pool. It's like. No, they're well, you can never really tell if they're robots. I guess they're supposed to be robots, but they're I feel like they're. I don't know. I feel like they could
say robots. I thought they were just soldiers.
Yeah.
Well, here's my thought, and they kind of talk about, but they don't. Originally, it was supposed to be soldiers, and He-Man was going to kill them.
Yeah.
That was the whole thought process behind it, and then Mattel came in, and then it was like, well, we can make them robots.
They make the voice. He goes.
More than likely in post, it was add the electricity effects to when they got hit. So you could play it either way, I guess.
And a couple
now we need it with blood code. Let's get the movie out with blood code, and they'll just explode with squibs.
But there's blood in this movie. I think that's what's confusing.
Beastman gets messed up.
Yeah.
And the guy in the gymnasium.
The caretaker gets absolutely rocked.
Yeah, Carl.
Yeah.
Carl,
what happened? You don't ever want to know.
yeah. Well, the boyfriend gets a bloody nose too.
Yeah.
Kevin gets beat up, man. He's awesome. And he's like, he goes, Julie, I swear to God, these things come in here and start to beat the crap out of me. That's an accurate description.
Yeah.
I was trying to eat the ribs and they blew up the microwave.
Yeah, they blew up the microwave and all that. Yeah.
One of the things that killed Captain Power was the parents groups got mad because when you bought the toys, you had to like shoot at the robots on the screen.
Yeah.
And so, because they had these little strobing lights on them, and and they said, well, those are robot. The response was, well, those are just robots. And the parents groups were like, well, they look like humans and they're shooting at human. You know, we think it looks like you're shooting at humans. So it's kind of like the same thing with this movie. I mean, it never occurred to me that they would be robots. I just thought they were Stormtrooper ripoffs or something.
Yeah, when they talk here, well, we never knew the Stormtroopers were all Boba Fett or whatever. Which I don't like at all, by the way. But anyways. They're just troops. Like.
By the time
they retcon the retcon, so the clone troopers were all Boba Fett's, but by the time New Hope rolls around, they're conscriptions.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Captain Power, they actually killed one of the good guys on the last episode.
They did. Yeah.
Would they kill Tank?
No, they killed
the girl.
Pilot. They killed
Pilot.
Chase. Yeah.
This was the pilot. Yeah.
Because they were supposed to come back for a second season, and I think that kind of killed them right literally. By killing her off.
There was some adult topics in that stuff, man.
I mean, hey, you got Sven Thorson in there, so
that's who Tank was.
Oh yeah, Sven Thorson. Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, so I don't know. The new movies all suck, including the prequel. So I don't know what the stupid thing is anymore.
I'm out.
So,
it was simple and you ruined it.
Hey,
it was simple.
More now.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what's going on in Star Wars, so it's all fake Star Wars anyways. Even though I don't mind some of the stuff in prequels, I'm just calling them all fake, and it's an hour and 33 minutes.
But this, not my Star Wars.
Yeah, it's not. It's the fake Star Wars. Not only is it not mine, it's the fake one. Okay, I absolutely love how Evelyn comes down here, takes charge, gets the key, formulates the plan. Like she just immediately. But I love this. Like, we'll see. This is where they ambushed us. We didn't have a chance. I was like, we'll see. Scanner.
Like the car did not know that technology existed. Like he's
lying.
I think Carl thought that he could charm his way out of it or whatever. Like
probably. She's just like, son, I got you. This is my DVR. This is the Spaceballs scene. Let's rewind a little bit. And went too far. Now fast. When is now? Now is now.
Now is now. Yeah. Yeah. This is what's happening now.
When she said, "Oh, the native girl tipped the scales."
Why's
For a
the
minute
only
there, I was
He-Man?
like, wait a minute, is there an Indian in this movie? No.
Oh my god. No,
I
but
don't
yeah,
think
she's like,
Thor
oh,
planned on Evil Lynn coming with him either. He's like, I can make this lie
Yeah.
work. Then she
Yeah.
comes with me, like, damn. He's
yeah.
Well, I'm boned. I'm
It
out.
must have been she who tipped the scales against you. It's like outnumbered, outclassed is more like it. But I love that she's like, it would be a pity to waste their talents and go, save your pity for yourself if you fail. It's like, I was not suggesting that. I go, then you should not have spoken. It's like, oh shit. Like, this movie actually has a lot of great life lessons. When the big boss shows up and is yelling at one of the workers, just let it happen. If it's not you, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
Don't move. Stand behind someone. Just
Yeah.
no. That was
you're not a hero,
Rod's life
just-
if he just stepped to the left. So Rod would still be alive to this.
Do you guys have you seen Judgment Day? And he's like, don't move, don't whisper, don't even breathe. It's like, shut your mouth. Like, that always, anytime there's like a meeting going on and there's like, they're talking, I just can't just remember that line from Judgment Day. It's like, don't move, don't whisper, don't even breathe.
I'll tell you one negative unintended consequence to this movie is this is my first like instance with Meg Foster growing up. This is the first time I ever saw her. This is what I've always known her for. And now going back and watching a lot of these older action movies, most of her career was just extra girlfriend babe number 2.
Yeah.
But I'm watching it going, oh, it's Evil Lynn. I can't wait to see her. And it's like, where's she at? Or she dies, or like she dies in Blind Fury immediately. She was just in Best of the Best 2 as just a throwaway girlfriend for Eric Roberts. And I'm like, I want more Meg Foster. Like,
she's pretty good. So They Live, obviously.
They Live.
well, yeah,
They Live.
but then she
And
ends
all-
up being Evil Lynn at the end of that anyway. So
Yeah.
Pretty much. Also in not Relentless. Oh no, was it Relentless? Is she in Relentless?
I don't know if I've seen that.
Oblivion comes to mind.
Yeah, Oblivion.
Wait a second. I'm sorry. Hold on. Did I hear that Charlie has not seen Relentless?
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh my god.
I don't know what it is.
Uh-oh. It's
Oh my
God.
movie
Oh,
I gotta watch.
Oh yo, dude. It's Robert Loggia and Maniac Cop 2. What's the guy's name? Oh god. Hold on. Leo Rossi. So it's Leo Rossi and Meg Foster's in it. Leo Rossi and Robert Loggia are hunting a serial killer who calls people from the phone book and says, I'm coming to kill you tonight. And it's Judd Nelson's the killer. And it's a police thing, but they're after him. And Judd Nelson is on friggin' fire in this movie. And the two of them are awesome. Yo, I'm going to give, oh God, I'm closest to giving you the guarantee. I'm very close. I guarantee it's awesome. Dude,
Okay.
It's like, I had that on VHS watch. I watched it so many times that I loaned it to my buddy Morris. And Morse watched it and he called me. He's like, dude, I watched it so many times the tape broke. I was like, are you kidding me? He's like, the tape actually broke. I was like, no. So we actually spliced it back together with nail polish. That was the trick in the day.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we got it back. Oh man, Relentless.
Put
is-
that in the library for me.
yeah,
later.
I will put that. I'm going to 100%.
I'll watch it. It looks like something Jackie might enjoy too. So
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure. I've never showed it to my wife, but it's like a cop thing, but it's awesome. Anyways, so Meg Foster's Leo Rossi's wife in that.
okay.
And she's very cool in that too.
I just know every time I see her name pop up, I get hyped because she's my Evil Lynn, and then half the time I get let down because she's gone in like minutes.
So hold on. Okay, so we wanted to point out that Sorad drew his blaster before. I couldn't freeze it, so the way I can't play the movie because I'll get nailed for copyright or whatever. So I'm trying to I can only skip ahead 10 seconds and 30-second intervals. So I couldn't pause to where Sorad is getting disintegrated, but it looks like he's trying to draw his weapon out to try to fight back or whatever, or he was going to try. I don't know if we can try to get to it. It's just after here, right?
Can
So
you
it's right- it's
start it
right
without
there.
actually playing it?
Yeah.
I don't want to play it because there he is disintegrating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's bits of him.
Yeah, the moral lesson here is don't have a costume with a complicated special effect that they keep having to do.
Yeah, it's hard to. I'm not going to be able to get to it.
And you're not Gwildor. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
This is the native girl who is helping He-Man. Now, there's a really cool part with
Well-
Card here in a second. Hold on.
Yeah. They
Okay,
have a
I'm,
picture of the
I'm,
mom, too.
I'm watching the thing right now.
That
And here's
prop
where
is cool
this is
too.
where I'll defend Sauron. So
Yeah.
I'm watching it. Skeletor is pointing at him first,
Yeah.
and Sauron knows it's about to happen. So he pulls his black. I'm watching it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Skeletor turns and points his hand because he shoots the Emperor lightning, but and Sauron reacts immediately. Pulls a good mercenary would
Yeah.
always go for his weapon 1st.
Mhm.
That's right.
But it's not that he drew first. It's a Skeletor. He knew he was about to die, so he went in defense mode.
Yeah.
All he had to do was grab
Sauron
Karg and
shot
pull him
first.
over.
Yeah, I'm telling you, just whoop. Whoop, my bad.
So the microwave interferes. I love that.
Yeah.
And I like how the robot, he says, this is interference I've never seen before. I don't know what it is.
That's true.
They told
he
us
wouldn't
that
have-
80s microwaves are perfectly safe, but
Yep.
this movie kind of
Yeah.
makes that a lie.
This is also my favorite thing. If you watch that scene again, Ava Lynn keeps asking for different weapons. There's one guy handing multiple weapons to
Yeah.
her and tools. Like he's the accessory pack guy.
Right.
He carries everything.
He's like the dude at ECW that's handing out the frying pans. And the,
Yeah. Well, he
Baseball
hands her
bats.
he hands her the collar. He
Yeah.
hands her the scanner. He hands her the scepter looking thing. That's the only dude. That's his only job. His name is Handor. And he hands-
And I like that.
well, I'm glad he's called Handor for that reason.
well, they had a maintenance man.
You
called
had
that.
one job, and that's to be Handor.
Yeah.
He's got Trap Jaw's belt, so he's just got him.
There you go. He's just like hooked around the side.
Yes, this is Tom Paris's. That's Tom Paris's arm. I really feel like a Whopper. I'm just throwing that out there. No,
Yeah.
and Robbie's ribs as well. So here comes. So they take the cosmic key. Now this is. I found out there is a flaw in the collar. The flaw of the collar is that it's like any of these things that are truth machines. The flaw is that you're only going to say what you know. Had they not used the collar, they would have been on their trail better, because when the collar is removed, he says, "Oh, a policeman took it. He said he was going to go down to Charlie's music store to check out the story," but he didn't know that that's where the policeman was. Look at the wording is very cool here. She's like, "Where's the policeman now?" I don't know. Right? He doesn't know.
now.
True.
Yeah.
Right, where is he? I don't-
Oh.
Had they just said, "Where's the police?" Was like, I don't know. He said he's going to go to the music store, but it's not. It doesn't work that way. It's just like it's telling you exactly what you know.
It makes you super literal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that does, because she would have had to ask, where exactly is the police person taking the cosmic?
That she did not ask that.
And she didn't ask it. So where is he? I
Yeah.
said, oh.
I don't know. Okay, we'll go back to tracking the key. But when He-Man comes in, remove it. He goes, "Look, he said he was going to go to Charlie's music store." Now,
Yep.
again, it doesn't mean he was going to go there. It doesn't mean he was there now, right? Because even if she said, where's he right now? Like she says, "Where is he now?" I don't know, because who knows where he is right now. But even if she said, "Where's he going?" He's like, "I don't know where he's going." Like he doesn't know he's going to the music thing, but a human would say, like, "Well, he said he was going to go there, so okay, I'll go check there."
Right.
But he
Our
doesn't.
natural way of doing it. But she would have had to ask, where did the policeman say he was taking the key?
Yes.
And she wouldn't know to ask it that specifically.
Right. Very cool. I love that. Because like he would have spilled the beans in 2 seconds.
Yep.
He would have said everything. Okay, I found it in Laurelwood Cemetery. The guy came and took it. Like he would have just spilled the whole story because he was scared, right? He doesn't know. But because they put the collar, it actually put them behind and gave He-Man the advantage, which I thought was very cool. So I noticed that. And I love Blade. Look at the details here. So he did lose his eye. You see?
Okay, yeah.
Scar going down.
You got to see the scar. So there's confirmation. I think the eye did get lost. The
I
synthesizer.
want to imagine every time they brought Anthony in for fitting, he's like, needs more blades. And he bring him in again. Nah, needs more blades. They literally got down to, we don't have anywhere to put it. He goes, what about the chin strap? Okay, fine. You get 2 on the chin strap. That's where we're drawing the line, Anthony.
Yes, I love inaccuracy, like not inaccurate. I love like impractical, like armor. Blade, how's it going? Oh crap! Damn, I just tapped on the shoulder. Oh damn it!
I keep nicking my ear. That's why there's ear covers. The pauldrons on his shoulders just didn't quite work. I love it.
Oh my god!
Oh god, this is a great picture. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That neck collar is another great prop in this thing.
Yeah,
It is with the lights that shine.
Yeah, the lights.
Yeah.
yeah.
A cheaper
then-
version would have just been a gold-looking collar with a blinking at red LED.
Right.
They went
Yeah.
further on this. Yeah.
And then she has an image projector. So it's like, hand me this, hand me this, hand me, as you guys were saying. And then it's like, hand me this. And it creates an image of the cosmic key. Like, does it create other images? Like, is it like an etch-a-sketch? Like, can you make other things with this thing? Like, what is this?
No, that poor guy goes, which one's the cosmic key? Which one's the cosmic key?
Yeah.
I gotta label these when I get home.
Oh my God. It's like, have you seen this object? It's like, it's like some weird thing. He's like,
So, oh shit, put that away.
it was this
That's my
one.
personal one. Skeletor dancing. Oh, that
Or yeah, no, it's a picture of that guy's like wife and kids. It's like, she's like, I'm sorry, that's my family. It's like, have them executed. Give me the others.
I've already had one bad evaluation. I can't get another one.
I get another one.
God. Took me forever to get this job.
Yeah, Eternian smartphones are much better now. This is the 80s smartphones or whatever.
I like how Blade has a dagger right beside his head right there too. It's awesome.
Dude, when he jams that dagger beside his head, I'm just like, oh god.
Yeah, right there. He's got it in his hand right there. Bow.
I think
Yeah.
anybody else might have actually hit the actor, but I think DeLon just was trained enough. He just like whoop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Blade, like everything goes to its logical and craziest step, which is like, okay, he's not just Blade. He has blades and knives everywhere. Every part of his body, he shoots blades. He can throw things. He has 2 swords for sure, because why not have 2 swords?
Yep.
Everything that he does revolves around blades. That's who he is. And I absolutely love the Blade figure. I see it's like it's like
they've got the
Hold on, I'll put it-
dagger, but he's also got like 2 little spikes beside the dagger.
Wow.
He's got them on each leg. He's got both swords. But I mean, for accuracy, they've got his face mask and everything pretty
Mhm.
dead nuts on to what we're watching on the screen.
That looks a lot like DeLongis too.
Oh, it,
Yeah.
When
it
you
looks
sit
like.
down, bro.
Spot on.
I'm sure DeLongis was like, "You're going to make me into an action figure? Yeah, you can use whatever features you want." Yeah.
Yeah, Skeptic. I'll send you a link. Hold on a second, buddy. Hold on.
He's like, I seen the '80s toy. It didn't look that much like me. So
No, but it's still pretty. It's actually
it's pretty accurate. I mean,
It was one of the better ones because it was at the end, so things were getting a little bit easier to make and make it look closer to the movies. Gwildor looked like just a blob of plastic, even though I love that character, but the toy just didn't look that good.
I've got the classics Gwildor, and it looks a lot better.
Skeptic. What the hell? I lost all my Twitter messages. Send me a message on Twitter, buddy, or X, whatever the hell it's called. Just pick something and call it that. Send me. I can't find you, buddy. I don't have my. I lost my messages or something. It's asking me for something. So send me a message and I'll send back. Kevin, what is this thing? Don't worry, we'll get it off. I love the reactions here because He-Man is all business. Man at Arms immediately goes to the tech thing, like, I'll remove this. And Teela, she's like, he'll be okay. Like, she's comforting the girl. Right. It's like, right. He-Man's like, look, we got it. Well, where's the key? Who put this on you? What's going on? Right. Man at Arms is immediately like going to his specialties, which is, I'll take this off. And Teela's like, I'll relax the girl. Pretty cool. Like, there is details in this movie. They thought things through, like in the most that they could of, it's not just who says what for just the shit of saying the dialogue or whatever. So I thought that was kind of neat.
Right. There was some care put to it. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that Kevin says no and she says of course at the same time.
You had to skip it because of the thing, but that flying vehicle that Evelyn's flying around in.
Let me see if I can get to it.
That thing is so cool. Actually,
yeah.
which reminds me, coming up is the thing that Skeletor arrives on.
Yeah.
You guys were absolutely right about the New Gods thing, because Bill Stout, that was in the trailer, which is one of the things that made me want to see the movie, even though I was like, too old for the toys and the cartoon. But Bill Stout said that was 100% inspired by Jack Kirby's New Gods.
It's almost exactly what it looks like. Yeah.
Skeptic, I don't see it, buddy. I don't see it, man. Send me again. Something's wrong with my X.
Uh-oh.
The shot when they fly off and Gwildor's car is coming is amazing. For that time,
Yeah.
it was really well done. Like, just a low budget movie. It didn't look like that to me.
And it was just a model that they used.
Yeah.
And they didn't even notice, like, oh, there's this flying.
There's a
thing
big
flying
giant
over
thing
the
flying off. Yeah. Just snuffle up against rules.
I like this. I like this. Like, oh, this is the native girl who's helping. So she takes that information, comes into play later.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does a T1000 before the T1000 does it. It's like, I'm going to look like, the family member and work that angle on it. It's awesome.
Yep. Let me see. Hold on a second. I'll try one more thing.
And I think
is it me, or does it look like Karg's makeup looks different in this scene?
His ears are sticking out of his hair. His hair fell just a little bit.
Yeah.
He actually looks like one of the dogs from Tank Girl right now.
Yeah.
it was a little humid when they filmed it on Earth. So
his hair's a little flat now.
Well, there you go. There's them in it. The carrying case.
Yeah.
There's the troop transport.
Yes.
I think they fit more people in that car than like Mexicans could fit in there.
It was a Cadillac. It was big. I'm in disguise. You didn't recognize me, did you?
What is that? See?
Native clothing. If we dress like this, no one recognizes.
Comedy relief.
All right, I love that he questions He-Man. Dude, I don't know what else to do. I don't know where else to send me another message again. Send it again. I love that he's like, he goes, "Oh, hey, Blondie. Let's start with you, Blondie."
Yeah.
Now I hear there's all the vehicles in the back there. That's cool.
It's so cool looking.
So here he's trying. So the keys are all moved, messed up because everyone's been touching it, playing with it, effing it up. This is like your office chair. So you come in the next day and someone's moved it. You're like, oh. Then the arms are off and like it's low and the back is messed up. And I've literally gone home from work. I've driven. I was like, did someone take my chair? Yeah. I'm like, I'm going home. I'm working from home. F you guys, figure it out.
Yeah.
I will say, when he says about the keys being moved around, I remember toward the beginning of the movie, he says that the key has a built-in like homing signal, return home signal,
a recall mode.
Yeah,
like,
just push the red button. Maybe it'll just open the portal back to eternity.
Well, Daniel, that's the first button I'm pushing when I find something.
Hit the red button.
Push the giant red button. Just makes it.
I don't know what's going on. It's not working, Skeptic. Sorry, man. I don't think it's happening, buddy. You sent another one. I don't know. My X is messed up. It's not working. All right, so here they come through the window. Big action scene. Here we're getting into the breaking the fourth wall. Before Deadpool.
Yeah.
So hold on a second. Here's so she goes out. I love how he's like. I like how Lubick is like, ain't that your friends getting their asses kicked out there? So she comes out. She's like, "It sounds like you need a woman's touch out here." Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, she's like woman at arms. Yeah. That got a big pop in my theater. Everyone laughed at that. My mom liked that too. But
Woman at arms.
Okay, I'm trying to like.
Yeah.
I think she does
Okay,
after
whatever.
she shoots him, I believe.
Yeah, she does
The way
after.
she holds a gun, it's like she's using a squirt gun or something.
Actually,
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, she's from Harley Davidson, the Marlboro Man.
Yeah.
Another good flick.
That's an awesome one. Yeah. Woman at arms. I like that. That was cool. I'm gonna put you away. For 100 years, you and all your friends. He goes, you're going to jail. He goes, Kevin, I can promise you, you're going to jail. Corey, and half you're going to jail for this accessory to arson, resisting arrest. So I'm going to put you away. This guy's like not happy about any of this. I think he was 2 weeks from retirement. No.
I would believe it if he said that. Yeah.
He's the most James Tolkien in this movie than any
Yeah.
other thing he's in.
Yeah.
In the 80s, if you wanted someone lectured, get James Tolkien to do it.
Yeah. Did he ever have hair? Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, Strickland. Gosh, didn't that guy ever have hair?
So who would win in a fight, James Tolkien or Gunny?
Gunny.
Oh,
It's Gunny.
yeah.
Look at this. She sees her mom. Hey, almost the evil in-law eyes, not fully.
No, she's just hers are blue.
Very
Evil ones are
blue.
icy. Oh
Yeah.
God, they're so good.
There's the mom. That shiny thing with the blinking lights. It's part of the secret thing that we're doing and all that. And look, look. Her parents just died, so she's like, this is not beyond the realm of like. You're sitting there thinking, how dumb are you?
She's
Boy, Beaver,
skeptical.
what a dumb kid you are.
But it's when the mom is asking about the key that where even as a kid you're going,
Yeah.
why did you fall for that?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it should have been that for some whatever reason she already had the key in her hand, something. And then Evil Lynn could have played it like that. Brought me back. With this, I could bring your father back too. And
Mhm.
boom,
Right.
snatch that key. Done. Not hey, go find the shiny thing with all the buttons on it. Like,
Yeah, she's like, oh, it's part of this thing that we're working on. I mean, I don't know. This is a snap decision. It's magic. It's like it's magic instead of timey-wimey. It's
they have to
magic.
get the key somehow. Fine, whatever.
It was
It's
fine
fine.
because the kids needed something that like so they could be ahead of the adult characters. And,
Yeah,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Gwildor uses the gun even though he can't pull the trigger.
Right.
It's gonna shoot your knees out.
You're acting like Tarktums or whatever he says. I don't know what he said.
Yeah.
Now they all will treat. They're like, why are they leaving? It's like, well, they got the key. I love Charlie. Who's
Charlie.
like,
Yeah. Just
They
like, his
do-
shop is destroyed. all because of a Japanese synthesizer, man. Like,
Yeah.
this just wasn't worth it.
it's all Japan's fault. Damn it!
This dude's like a young Will Ferrell.
Actually,
Oh my god! Yeah.
Got a little bit of look. Yep.
Holy shit! It's World War III.
Yeah, that got another big pop in my theater. I remember that.
Oh my god! Here,
Here it comes.
Oh my
the boom
God.
tube.
Yeah.
There's
Yep.
the
Yeah.
hover sleds, everything. God.
It's literally Mr. Miracle's. It's Mr. Miracle's vehicles.
Yep.
It's the
Yeah.
boom tube. I was like, oh my god!
Yeah.
Here
And
comes
that
Dark
is no
Side.
accident. That is
Yep.
Bill Stout totally channeling Jack Kirby right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time. This whole
100%.
thing. Yeah,
so,
this is awesome.
so here's the thing about this scene. It gets shit on a lot because of the special effects and what's going on. Especially
It looks
when
awesome to
Dolph,
me.
especially when Dolph. Well, so my thing is, I'm going to shit on something else instead. The speeder bike, even in 1983, the speeder bike chase was not. There were shots in there that were not perfect and didn't fool anybody, but it is a masterpiece of sound effects, editing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanting to buy into what's going on there, all that stuff. Whoa. But anyway, the thing with this one is it didn't have that editing. It didn't have Ben Burt doing sound effects, and it didn't have all the advantages that speeder bike chase had. And for that reason, I'm totally ready to forgive it because it is cool what's going on in this movie.
At least they tried to have something cool and neat.
Yeah.
They
Let me
had
thank
an
RR.
action. It's an action scene. I've never seen anybody try that before, and there are some shots in there that are really cool and effective, especially when they cut away to like actual Dolph on that thing and they're doing the tracking shots and when they're going by the windows and everything. I like it more than people who like to crap on this movie do.
Well, I have zero. I think it looks awesome, and it looks cool. I mean, they're flying around. Okay, RR, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. One of our longtime members at work, so I can't stay. But this film is a reminder of a time when the fantasy genre didn't take itself too seriously. I didn't capture the look of MOTU, but got something of its spirit. Good journey. Thank you, man. For the first. Anytime it's a He-Man stream and you do a super chat, you get the punch. Boom. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And then I'll give about
In honor of the Oscars tonight. There you
in
go.
honor of the Oscars. Is that tonight?
Get some
That's
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
There's apparently a tie and everyone's freaking out. So
What?
Right.
Well,
yeah,
Tie.
it was,
this movie
best
is
short
bet-
subject or whatever.
This
Yeah.
movie is better than 90% of the movies that they're going to be.
Well,
That's
considering
what I
this is
keep saying.
Yeah.
well, this movie has heart in it.
I've
Yeah.
seen
It
this
does.
movie
It has-
more than all of the Oscar movies I've ever seen. Like that's
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
period.
Yeah.
So here's the Centurions. You guys are saying, yeah, like I mean, the effects, they do the best that they can. It's just a battle, but at least they're trying to
That
do a
looks
cool
great.
battle.
That
Yeah,
looks
no,
fine.
I still look. It looks awesome.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dolph is pulling the power sword out while he's on the.
Yeah, that's wicked.
Mhm.
So this is all cool. This like marching around and shit. Oh my god! Like,
Yeah. So this
you can
was
see that
shot-
this guy's like, holy shit! What the hell's going on out here?
Everybody looking out their front windows like, look at that.
So this was
It's
shot
not Thanksgiving. This ain't Macy's Day Parade. What's going on, man?
So this was shot in Whittier, which is like an hour that away from me. It still looks the same too.
Oh, did you see the
Mostly.
snakes on the throne
Yeah.
arms
Yeah, we'll
there?
try to
That
get
was
that.
sick.
Like the
The
Cobra.
detailing is
Yeah.
really good.
I like the
God.
yeah. He says, "Oh, Gwildor, I could have used you," you know, and he's like, "You could have been somebody," and he's like, "I'm not going to serve the Lord of Snake Mountain. You're trash." It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was cool. See, Gwildor stood up to him. That was cool.
Mhm.
I love this where He-Man's just fighting, and he won't like. He look at it, he's just swinging and crap, and it's like Skeletor allows it to happen. He's like, I want to see how much he's going to keep fighting. You know, like let's see how it goes.
He's fascinated by him. He
Yeah.
really is. We'll find out later. There's a lot of respect Skeletor
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
for He-Man.
So
Yeah.
this scene was actually shot on a roof in Whittier. I think it was Whittier, downtown LA, and the building itself the real building is only like 2 stories high. But that scene when they're on the roof and then that thing is like rising up behind them over the you see
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean because they had to put that thing on some kind of lifting
Yeah.
thing to raise it up like that, and that's all 100%. I think there was an optical effect in there somewhere, but I think mostly it was like they actually put that thing on some kind of crane to lift it up, and it looks so cool. And it's like slow while they're talking; they don't know what's going on. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cold
Yeah.
there too. Like you could tell it was later in the year because I saw Skeletor's breath at certain points.
Awesome.
It never gets that cold here.
Well, I didn't think so, but I saw his breath a few times. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it gets cold enough for that, and that's about it.
my only problem with this is Skeletor doesn't order his men to take the second key. I know that like the power core is dead or
Yeah.
whatever,
He destroyed
but
it.
still it's a chance. Like why wouldn't you just take it, right? And they could have just had Gwildor make a makeshift key out of the Earth stuff, and they kind of do that anyways, to get back, right?
Right.
But anyway,
Yeah.
I just thought it was weird. Yeah.
No, I didn't think it was weird because he destroys it. He does shoot it, and he's like, I destroyed it. Like, what else is there? But yes, you're right. Like Skeletor, you know, like of course they can remake it out of whatever. But also,
Yeah.
He-Man gave up. Skeletor doesn't have, as Charlie was saying, he has massive respect for He-Man. You are my equal. You know, you're no longer my equal, which means he thought of him as an equal.
Mhm.
I don't think he thinks anything of these guys. He thinks
Yeah.
they're stupid and moronic. They're nothing. I don't care about the others. He doesn't even name them. He doesn't care. He's like, I destroy the key, let them rot. Who cares?
Yeah.
I don't even, that's one of his negative qualities, right? His
Hubris.
his hubris. He's
yeah.
not right. Yeah. And I kind of think, I mean, you know, I think it's an accident in the sense that it works in the script and also it works as a movie thing where the guy, you know, the villain doesn't, you know, like makes a mistake or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
This also
Yeah,
comes, we've seen it, I don't know, 100 times. So now we're starting to pick it apart a little bit.
Yeah.
So, first time you watch it, it's destroyed. Okay, it'll work. But yeah, Gwildor is a MacGyver little thing, so he probably could have rebuilt it.
Yeah. I love, go ahead. Okay. I was going to say, I love, this is awesome. He's like, Kevin remembers the tones. And when he's like, look, I'm a lousy keyboard player in a band. There's a million of me. And when he's like, no, there isn't. He goes, there's only one of you, Kevin. There's only one of anybody. And then Man at Arms with conviction, he's like, listen, we're not going to have a sorceress to go back home to. So if you know how to do something with that thing, then you do it.
Yep.
And you're just like because they're playing it as straight and real. There's nothing stupid. This is one of the reasons why I love One Piece, which I just finished today, but that's a separate thing. But I like when it's just, this is the adventure, this is the world, these are the characters. Man at Arms believes that Gwildor can get us back. Tila's like, Kevin knows the tones. Can you get us home or can't you? He's like, yeah, I think I can. I need this. And yeah, I've got that. No, I've got this. And they all contribute something to get it back. This is friggin' awesome. They're not going to do, they don't do this in very many other movies. They do stuff a little bit like this stuff in Hobbit, which is why I love the Hobbit movies. There's a few of these scenes like this where he's like, I'm going to help you get home because I love my home and you don't have one. So I'm going to help you get back. That's in the first Hobbit movie. I love stuff like that where it's like, here's why it's just simply stated. It's like, no, Kevin, there is only one of you. We need you.
This is also subconsciously to some people, if you don't put it together, many times at the end of the cartoon, Man at Arms taught us a lesson at the end of the show. This is essentially Man at Arms being that character now, teaching Kevin something, but it's a point of this could be, put in any aspect of your life. So there was a little bit of extra that it's coming from Man at Arms in this scenario that I always loved.
Yeah,
I like too that the tones are built into the song itself, like in the beginning of the movie. It's the second verse, right?
Yes.
So when you're a kid and you first see this movie, and then he's like, he's trying to remember the second chord, and every kid is trying to remember that second chord from the from the beginning of the. You're with them at that point.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, what was it? It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So to activate it, you need that tone first. But then you've got, so it's like your coordinations, right? Like there's this music for here. He's literally figuring out I love how he's figuring out with like little pieces earlier on, like when they're in the back room. It's like, okay, we got to be here. So what's the distance of this? How do I calculate that based on music, right? It's like, I have to calculate it as tones and chords and,
Gwildor explaining how this thing works to us, it's kind of like the Stargate, putting on the different chevrons and moving them around.
That was awesome too.
But this being that and it also means that music is kind of universal, but it has different powers. Like it has the power to inspire people, most places, but now it has the actual power to it to teleport, to do all these other great things with it.
All right, so he's like, you do you do it. So he goes and gets the keyboard. There's He-Man. He's captured. I love this. Even this part here. He goes, "This is my destiny." She's like, "Men who crave power pile look back on the failures of their lives, pile them all together, and call it destiny." That was awesome. But then Skeletor came back. He pushed back. He's like, "Really?" He goes, "Well, thanks for that little bit of philosophy. Here's my response. Boom, the sword of power. Here's He-Man. Oh shit." She's like, "Oh god damn, what the hell happened?" Like, he got her. The thing is like, but she's right though. Like, look, Skeletor, you failed a bunch of times, and now you got lucky, and now you think this is your big destiny. It's all piled together. But he's like, yeah, but I did win, and Skeletor wins.
Yeah.
But you also have to put him in the mindset too that while they maybe didn't intend it, we've watched Skeletor fail so many times in the cartoon,
right?
And now you're picturing what would Skeletor act like if he did win. He would be like this. He would be like, I am unstoppable. I did this. It is my power that got me here. And, Sorceress is kind of like, you remember all the other times he made you look like a jackass? Every time, how many times did you call all your henchmen boobs? How many times did you run off into the mirror? Like, seriously, this is the one time you win. But he's like, but I got He-Man. Yeah. That's his mic drop moment to her.
Yeah, he did drop the mic. Yeah,
he really did. Dropping that sword is his mic drop of boom. There it is, bitch. I got it.
Yep. Yeah, he's like, and then I'm getting all the powers of grace, so I'm becoming a god. So they've never diminished Skeletor in this movie. Mm-hmm. He's awesome in everything that he does, but He-Man's not looking stupid because He-Man gave up for his friends. and to save the people of
Still
Earth.
has honor in it. He
Right.
lost for a reason.
Yeah.
He was forced to give up. He didn't give up.
Right.
Yeah, and if Gwildor and Kevin didn't make it back, basically Skeletor has won, and he is the new ruler and master of the universe.
Yeah.
Pretty
And
much,
Jan, you're
yeah.
bringing up, and then you're leading me into the other thing that I absolutely love, the Where Are Your Friends. I just think it's so awesome, that entire line, but we'll get to it in just one. It's like, what, 2 minutes away. So Lubick, poor Lubick is like, okay, Lubick, where's that big army? He's like, it was here, goddammit. The damnedest thing you ever saw.
He's like, I was in Korea and I never saw anything like this.
I was in Korea.
I thought that little detail was awesome. 'Cause
That was awesome.
he's like this badass soldier. Now he's a cop.
Yeah, he wears all leather jackets, which everybody wanted after this. That was like the big hot. It's like, oh, yeah.
Shotgun and a leather jacket, man. That's all you need in an action movie.
Yep.
Yeah. And they're making this thing, and look, it's like they built this thing up.
Mm-hmm.
So he remembers the tones. Yeah. Okay. And then we saw Julie's leg, which was absolutely
Yeah, that's
For
cool.
kids-
I was talking
again,
about
for
the
kids
gore.
movie.
Yeah.
gore. Yeah. That creeped me out as a kid. Actually, that actually creeped me. I was like, oh, that looks really nasty. It's like that.
Yeah.
I rode motorcycle with my buddy, and I laid it down, and my leg landed on the exhaust. And lifting my leg up, it looked like the wound on Julie's leg. Like it
Really?
festered for a while. Oh god, it was horrible.
Oh,
I still actually have an indentation from
Yeah.
it laid on there. For
good
so long.
God.
Yeah.
So we can't do a bloodless stab, but we can show her leg with the skin bubbling.
It was really nasty. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
did you not watch Willow and see what happened to that one troll at the end? Whenever it turns into the dragon, it turns inside out. And it
That's
was
cool.
in this movie.
The
Yeah,
age
Willow-
was pretty inconsistent with what they could get away with in a kid's.
It's just because Mattel is trying to sell toys to little kids that they're all nervous about.
That's
But-
really the whole big thing.
Okay, but here again, great lines, great lines. Like, where's your strength? Look at your precious sorceress. You know, like, what is this? Like, it's like
I love all of this now. And I
yeah.
love all of this because of Skeletor.
Yeah.
Watching
Yep.
He-Man whip and yell, but Skeletor is feeling every ounce of the pain going through He-Man. And
Yeah.
that's where I'm like, he respects him. And you almost believe it's like a little bit of, this isn't what I wanted. I have to break him to break Eternia, but I'd rather face him, face to face.
yeah.
And watching him do that. And Frank Langella is 1000% selling every bit of this.
Well, he was into this one, right? Like he had a
Yes.
4-year-old son, and he was dying to do this movie, and he says it was one of his favorite movie roles.
Yeah.
Is this the part though? Is this near the part where he talks about the loneliness of good? If the
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah,
This is coming up in like a
this
minute
is like-
here. Yeah.
like 30,
Yeah.
40 seconds.
Yeah.
This
Best
is-
part.
He's doing his Pontius Pilate and Jesus Christ Superstar right here.
Yeah.
I like this. I love the people of Eternia when they've got the big holosphere or whatever. He's like,
Yep.
and everyone can see this. He goes, this inevitable event will happen before your eyes, and He-Man himself bears witness to it. It's like, that's
It
cool.
just looked so awesome, man.
This
But
was
yeah.
this was before hologram Tupac too. So
Right. Yeah.
All right, so there he is turning. There's Beastman bloodied up. There's everyone's looking. He's getting the power. Lubick comes in and tries to stop them. He's getting whipped, but here they come. But right, okay, so let's try to get to where. Yeah, okay. So Skeletor is talking, and he's asking. So I love this. It's like, where are they? Where are your friends now, He-Man? Where are your friends now? Tell me about the lowliness of good, He-Man. Is it equal to the lowliness of evil? Huh? And then, dun, dun, right, that they show up, and they show up because his friends are there. They're going to come to help him,
Well, yeah.
and that creates diversion. And what's really cool is that because they took parts of the wall, they actually have back cover.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're not
You
just.
got a play set in the movie.
You got to place that in the
Yeah.
movie. I love that.
Diorama.
It's a place
Yeah.
that-
Got diorama.
Exactly.
Witch-
diorama, yeah. And he said, he goes, you know what was really fun? There was some intentional like comedy too, where he goes, so what's the plan? In the very beginning, he's like, okay, well, he goes, Gwildor will find the key, and then we'll set the coordinates to Grayskull. He's like, oh, sure. We'll pop right into the throne room, fight off 2,000 or 3,000 of Skeletor's troops, and break into the force field and free the sorceress. And he made himself like, right.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened. It was
Just took a
great.
little bit
Plan
longer
comes
to get
together.
there. That's all.
Yeah, it actually happened. It's so funny, but but Man at Arms is great there. It's like, oh yeah, sure. Well, that's what'll happen. It's like, yeah, okay.
It is the greatest callback without He-Man looking at Man at Arms going, "Told you so."
Yeah,
Like,
I
you really have to try to put it together, but it's so good.
Well, the little wedge of that set is really cool too. The little
Yeah.
It is
parklet.
neat. Yeah. Look at Lubick. He's like, holy shit.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's awesome. So now it's like a massive battle.
Yep.
Evelyn is like, okay, so Evelyn is like, yeah, I see the writing on the wall. I'm good to go right now.
I'm out. You, and you. Let's get out of here. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I wanted to mention when Karg found the picture of Julie's parents, there is a split second. I'll never be able to get to it, but there is a split second. You can look at it if you guys are looking on your phone or whatever, looking on their screen. There's a split second where he goes, "This is the native girl who is helping He-Man." She's like, "This could prove useful." Karg is really happy that he made Evelyn. He kind of was like, yeah, he kind of does something like, yeah, like,
He does a little hook pump. He just,
yeah, like a hook pump, like, yeah, I got, that's a good job. I got her. But Evelyn's like, and then he goes, and he's like, but surely you wouldn't leave when, and she just looks, he's like, yeah, I'll get the thing ready. Like,
yeah.
I'm useful.
yeah, it's like Karg's like, well, you can't leave with Skeletor, and she's like, let's just go.
Yeah. She gives him that look. She's like, "Get the hell on the ship."
Yeah, get on the ship here, buddy. Like,
She's like,
Get on
"Go."
the boat. Let's get on the boat. Let's get out of
Call
here.
it a day.
I did like Blade with the energy whip. That was pretty cool. The energy whip.
Oh, it didn't land on my
Yeah.
favorite thing in this movie, J-Man, and I know you and I have talked about this,
Yeah.
is when they bring He-Man in, they do that whole presentation. He is the prisoner. And Anthony DeLongis as Blade is carrying the power sword
Yeah.
and is grinning like any of us would be with it. You know why? Because he said in an interview, I was holding the power sword of He-Man.
Yeah.
That was the happiest day of my life.
Yeah.
And that is on film.
Yeah.
Every bit of that was honest Anthony DeLongis carrying the power sword to give to Skeletor.
Yeah. I love
Like,
it.
he
And then-
lived every kid's dream right there.
yeah.
Oh, and Pig Boy wasn't on there either, right?
No, he was only there to hold it.
No, he was only there for the Havoc staff.
But here we go. I love that Skeletor puts it in this locking mechanism, but He-Man's just going to rip through it. It's not even like, oh, we have to release the sword. It's like, no, He-Man's going to power lift through that thing. It's the sword in the stone, but he'll
Yeah, it's a
rip
King
through it.
Arthur moment. I was going to say, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then I have the power. Now this is people confused. Like, what is? To me, he was charging up. He was just been beat
Yeah.
up.
He was
Yeah.
powerless.
Already-
Yeah, I know. I understand that.
He-Man
Yeah.
can put the sword down and still be He-Man.
Yeah.
He has to give the power back to Grayskull to turn into Adam. So
Right.
everyone that's like, well, he didn't have a sword, he's not He-Man anymore. No, he is He-Man till he gives back the power.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
sword's
It's
just
not
a
like
conduit
gold.
that he uses.
Exactly. Yeah, sword is a conduit. And yes,
Right.
Kevin Smith
Yeah,
dove into that.
yeah.
I do like that he did it. It was more like, it's the whole Thor thing. You've always had the power, but the hammer helps you guide you.
Right,
It
right.
helps you release it. It's same basic principle.
Mm.
But
This is the point in the movie when he has to say the thing.
you got to say the line.
Say the thing.
We've gone how long, Damon? An hour and 14 minutes.
Yes. Got to say
Hour
those
34.
things.
There we go. Hour
34.
34. Before
Yeah.
I don't care. I still get goosebumps. I still get pumped. I
Me too.
adore this. Like,
Yeah.
this is my favorite thing.
And
So
this
I
is
got
like basically where the movie was going to end. It was right here.
So I got to see Dolph at a local Comic-Con years ago, and somebody brought in a replica of that sword, and he held it up and did that live.
Nice.
I would lose it.
I,
would lose
I
it.
lost it.
I would lose it.
Not
dude.
gonna lie.
But Daniel's right. Right there when he held that sword up is where Cannon's like, okay, we're done.
Yeah.
And Cannon was totally fine releasing this movie with that being the ending. Done.
Wow.
I mean,
Now,
yeah,
They were already planning part 2. They had
right.
already built the sets. They had already had they were going to reuse a lot of the other stuff, but it was already going to happen. So
Mhm.
their thought process, if you know anything about Canon, was we'll finish this up in the second one.
Mhm.
It'll just jump right into it. And then everyone else is like, this is the dumbest way to end a movie.
Mhm.
So now it's Anthony DeLongis is Skeletor. So it's Blade now versus Dolph. and they did it to where it looks like they just kind of go into a different dimension to fight.
Yeah.
They're not, the only time it looks like the throne room again is when Skeletor falls and
Yeah.
falls down into the
It's
pit.
not exactly Earl Flynn versus Basil Rathbone, but it's a decent enough fight for the end of this movie.
It
It was
is,
going to be,
but they wanted that.
to be like as epic as that.
Yeah,
Like
but it's
Sheriff
good
and Guy
enough.
of Gisborne or whatever, or Gisborne versus Robin. But like, yeah, like they didn't want to do it. And Franklin Jella practiced it. He would wanted to do it.
Yes.
Mm,
I love this one, but I think it would have been awesome to see
Oh yeah, for
done
sure.
regularly. I think it
Yeah.
would have been a little bit better. Yeah.
right.
But okay, God Skeletor, this has to be the coolest thing ever.
Mhm.
Like he is looks like a god. He does look like a god. He did get an upgrade. This is Dragon Ball. He got an upgrade or whatever.
Even the Havoc staff. I mean, it went all the way through everything he's touching. Now he's got like a crown.
Yeah.
Like it's just awesome looking.
It's final game boss Skeletor.
Yeah, it looks like he's got Grayskull on his head. Almost.
I was just thinking that, J-Man. Get out of my head. I'm looking at this one. It looks like
Yeah.
the beginning part where we talked about Grayskull. It's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the director, that's Albert Pion, who's
Albert Pion,
awesome.
yeah.
We love Pyun here. So
Yes,
so
we're Pion positive.
we love Cyborg. Okay.
I love Cyborg. Yeah,
I
not
think it's
only-
awesome. Yeah.
I think it's awesome too. Yeah. I'll make a point about this. Sean and I always bitch about this, like this distancing people. Like, well, it was pretty good for its time, or these little offhanded remarks, like it's pretty good in spite of the effects, or it's pretty good, but
Still belittling it while
I
trying
hate
to
that
praise
crap.
it. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like that. First of all, Cyborg is awesome. I saw that when I was like, this is actually awesome. Like, I never thought it wasn't awesome. Like, I thought, yeah, this is awesome. But I love
Right.
this movie. I don't think this is good for its time or it's fun in a cheesy 80s way. I think, no, it's awesome. There's hero parts. Everything He-Man says and does is awesome.
Yep.
Skeletor's badass. He's not yelling around he's not yelling like and screaming like a madman. He's delivering dialogue and being flexible. Like he's not stupid. I love this. It's like enough talk. Yes, let this be our final battle.
And I know
For
they didn't have any money. Sorry, Ross, but the production design that has to get absolute kudos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Agreed.
For me, everything that's like 80s cringe or canon nonsense or whatever, there's like 10 other things in this movie that more than offset that. So I do-
100%. 100%.
So I'm not going to say I'm a realist enough that I'm going to say there's a lot of like if you're not in tune with this kind of thing, or if you weren't like around at the time when it came out and don't understand like what happened behind the scenes to even get it as good as it is, I could understand why people wouldn't like it. And I understand why, ironic millennials and Zoomers might think like, whatever. But I unironically love this movie, and
Right.
Whatever its deficiencies are more than made up by 10 other things that are absolutely cool.
I agree with that.
And look, it's He-Man. It's not like this is He-Man right here. Like, I mean,
Like that shot's great. Like just
Well,
the
this-
lighting, everything is great on that shot.
He doesn't
Yeah,
have
and-
armor. Now he looks like the He-Man in your toy chest that doesn't
Yeah.
have the armor on anymore because you lost it, or it has teeth marks all over it. He's still a He-Man.
Mhm.
Well,
It's
to
like
me,
Goddard said. He said between the cinematographer and Canon, because he said he didn't even have a second unit. He shot every single frame
Oh.
himself.
Wow.
He said
That's
Canon wouldn't give him the money to get a second unit.
there's no, it's his movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Travis, how's it going, my friend? Thank you. We love this movie unapologetically, unironically. We're not distancing ourselves. We're not saying it's so good, except we're smarter or whatever. I love it.
We are, though. We are.
I don't love anything I love. I actually do love. I don't love anything in the way of that I'm distancing myself from it. I go all in, and I don't like where people say it's pretty good, but or it's good for it's in spite of or whatever. I
Right.
hate it. It's like
Oh,
so then you
sorry.
don't like it. Like nobody ever says I thought that steak was pretty good except it was overcooked. Okay, so then it wasn't good. Like what are you talking
Right.
about? Right?
Yeah.
Like who says nobody speaks like that in any other medium. I think that song's pretty good, but I really don't like listening to it. Okay, then you
Well,
don't like
no,
it. I don't
it's-
understand. Like,
You could say like maybe the drummer's not like your favorite drummer, but like the guitar solo is awesome and the singing is awesome and the lyrics are awesome and everything else. I mean, not everything's perfect, but like to me, the good way overshadows the bad. And then like the A for effort that everybody puts into this is off the chain. And I mean, I would rather watch a movie like this or Flash Gordon or Star Crash or where everybody throws whatever they have into it 100% and try to entertain you than something like, where
Everything that's getting awards tonight.
yeah, or they spend like
Who said that? Who said that?
and they
Spicy
spend
commentary.
$250 million on an Indiana Jones movie that nobody really wants to make,
Right. I always thought, hold on a second, was that not a garbage disposal in the sink thing, or how do those work? I never understood how those work.
Like you don't put literal garbage in the garbage disposal.
You just put
food. Food
Yeah.
scraps. Okay, garbage disposal. Maintenance man, contractor.
Yeah,
here,
please
gonna
tell
give
us.
you
I
all
don't know
a
what's
little bit of
going
a
on.
lesson. Your garbage disposal is not a food grinder. Okay, if
I
you have
see.
a couple of scraps left on your plate, some ketchup, a few skins of something, put it down the garbage disposal. But if you have so much that your garbage disposal goes, that shit needs to go in the trash. Okay, and then you rinse your stuff off into the sink. It is not what the name. They should change the name. That's what it really should be.
Yeah.
No,
So
don't do
Charlie,
that.
So
Yeah.
Charlie, no ribs or chicken
No,
bones.
no ribs, chicken bones. Definitely no potato skins. Don't ask me how I know about that one.
Oh wow.
No,
because
grease.
I always see people's hands going down there and they come up and it's destroyed or something. Like, it's like so,
That was a
Well-
movie trope too.
They won't cut your hand like we've seen in the movies, but it will pulverize your bones and fingers because it's metal blades that aren't fixed. They pivot, but there's fixed like pieces of metal in there, and it slings the stuff into it and pulverizes it. So
Right.
it will break your hand. It won't come out a bloody stump. So
okay, so I can address this. Well, in Kevin's defense, she was moving out, and that house was sold to someone else. So
that's right.
he
That's the
didn't
next
care.
person's problem. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're not
that,
worried
that
about
sounds
it.
like the next owner's
The
problem.
home inspection's already gone through. They're closing Friday. It's good to go. We're totally
The real
fine.
estate agent may have left that shit behind too.
It could have been, but yeah,
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
put food in the garbage disposal.
It's like-
Okay, so here's Gold He-Man or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is the happy
You
ending.
just-
This is the He-Man happy ending, man.
Yeah.
There's nipples.
Yeah. And they give this is the good journey explanation. Every that's cool. I like that they added
I
that.
love the good journey
Yeah.
thing, man.
Yeah.
It's so good. We don't say goodbye. We say good journey.
Yeah, that is cool. Now I love this where Gwildor says Gwildor actually smiles and sends them back. Like he's like, I can send you to the future or the past or whatever.
Wherever
And they're like,
you
no,
wanna
just send
go.
us home. Yeah,
Also
but
love that he has ribbons in his hair. He accessorized for this. which
yeah,
is
that was
awesome.
great. Yeah.
And Ludwig's in the background. I don't know if it's going to skip over his whole thing where he, like
Yeah,
he's sticking around and he's got the hot chick on his arm. Yeah.
Well,
He's like, it's
I
a
love
great
that.
retirement plan.
Yeah.
do Eternian women dress like 80s hot chicks?
We
With
can
like-
only pray that they do. Steve.
Or did he tell her, hey, back on my world, this is what the
It's
hot
a
chicks
constant
are wearing.
toga party here
Yeah.
in Eternia, brother.
Wearing
gotta-
the
you
short,
gotta love him.
spiky hair. You want to
You
look
gotta
like
love him
Roxette.
for saying that line where he's like, no one shoots at Lubbock. We didn't even say his first name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
takes pot shots at Lubick.
Not even Sergeant Lubric, Lieutenant
Yeah,
Lubric,
it's-
nothing else. He just only goes by Lubric.
Nobody puts baby in a corner and nobody shoots at Lubric.
Yes, we all own everything, Travis. Or at least I own everything on Blu-ray and DVD that there is to own that has He-Man's name
I
on it.
watched it. I do not own the Kevin Smith one. I do believe it. but
I do. I did get the tin,
Yeah,
The,
Steelbook.
the steel book. Sorry, whatever it's called.
That's actually worth some money right now. You do know that, right? Like,
Oh,
you
is it?
can't get
Oh.
anymore. Yeah.
I don't even
I
think I
got
opened
lucky.
it.
I got
'Cause
lucky and found it at Walmart.
Yep.
Yeah. Four.
Yeah,
four
that's why
and-
he was a detective, but he doesn't say, you know, nobody takes pot shots at Detective Lubric.
Yeah.
He's always
Good
walking
journey.
around talking about himself in the
Good
third
journey.
person.
Love it.
All right, so he sends her back, but he sends her back in time. Now he does smile while
Yeah.
he's punching the coordinates in, which is to
He knows
say that
what
he
he's
know
Yeah.
he knows what he's doing. It's not an
You
accident.
all, and then there's also like the way everyone's talking. You almost kind of feel like they all
Yeah.
decided this ahead of time.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we need they saved our planet. What's the least we could do for them right now? Well, let's give her back her parents,
Right.
or at least give her the chance.
They were careful not to put any actual rock posters or
Yeah.
music things on her wall. It's just kind of like her little vision board cut from the magazines and stuff.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, like I like too that she's like, no, just stay home and say no. But I because I don't want the Wizard of Oz ending. Like, was it real? Wasn't it? Or whatever. Like, I like
Right.
that. It's like, no, we got a piece of Eternia, and now anytime we want to see Dolph Lundgren, we look in and we can see him saying, "I have the power." That's the best.
I want that.
I want that thing.
That's like the best snow globe ever, just shaking. And He-Man screams, "I have the
Yeah,
power."
the power is like, that's like super awesome. Anytime you want to remember how awesome Dolph Lundgren is, you can look at this thing. It's like, oh shit.
So J-Man, how much would you pay for a replica of that prop?
Oh, I don't know how much I'd pay for it, but I would try to get it. That'd be good.
That's what we need from Maddie. But although also now we have to realize that the parents are now going to put her in therapy. Like she just came out in her pajamas, took the keys to everything, and is talking to a rock every night. So she's definitely in therapy.
Yeah. And actually, what's funny is that that's what happens in Return to Oz. They actually throw her in therapy and give her shock therapy. I love that. It's Nigel. What's that guy? No, and it's Nicole Williamson. It's who's the doctor, and he's like, "Look at the pretty face on this thing." Meanwhile, that's the shock therapy machine. He's trying to make it look cute. I'm sitting in the theater. I'm like, that doesn't look as cute as you're making it sound, buddy. Like that looks like it's gonna shock her. Joe, what's going on, dude?
And
Thank you for being here, buddy.
And for the kids in the audience, yes, the girls did wear nightgowns like that to sleep.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, make long ones.
yeah.
All right, let's get to the. I'll be back. Okay, how am I gonna? I can't do 30 seconds, so.
It does
No.
take a second.
It's not gonna
Can you,
come. It's
can
not
you
gonna.
just put
No,
your
it's-
cursor on?
You can't scrub. You can't just
Towards
scrub it.
Oh, he's at the end of the scroll.
It's not the whole thing. It's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna do it.
It's not the first end credit scene, but
No,
it's the
it's
one.
not.
And I didn't even know there was that until I saw it on TV. I was like, oh, okay. Because it's not like my mom was gonna sit there the whole credits, and then we're gonna
No,
watch the end.
we're gonna start wrapping up, but I noticed it once when I let the VHS tape that I showed you earlier. When that tape, usually I would stop and rewind the movie, and we let it run its course.
Yep.
And we were doing other stuff, and I was like, "What the hell?" And I'd seen the movie.
Yep.
I saw the movie like 50 times. I've seen this movie. I don't know, like this 12 Angry Men, Conan. No, I've seen it more like Conan, Batman '89, Mortal Kombat. Those are probably my most watched movie. Like 12 Angry Men, I can almost do the whole movie. I could probably do this whole movie if it's on screen. I could do it with them. Batman '89, I could do all of Batman '89 without missing a beat, and Batman Returns. And then I finally said to myself, okay, I think I've seen this enough. Like, this is crazy. I was counting, like, I had a scorecard, like, of what movie was ahead. And I was at, like, I'd seen Batman '89 22 times before I was like, I'm going to stop counting how many times I've watched
I could do it
it.
with Wayne's World. I can do.
I love Wayne's World. I could do a lot of Wayne's World this
I watched it an entire summer one time, like every day. Wayne's World.
Yeah,
Popped in,
yeah.
Just watch it.
Have we seen the 100th creation of Star Wars?
You could make a He-Man Snow Globia.
Oh yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Ranger Talk. We don't hear Colonel Strife. If he does, it would be awesome. Having a voice switch up.
Yeah.
He goes,
Can I just say this?
That'd be
now?
awesome, yeah.
I'm good with the trailers we have. I don't need any more trailers for this.
yeah, I don't want to.
I'm hyped up now.
Yeah, I want to be surprised by something, please.
I agree.
So
100%.
I don't care if your YouTube channel makes money because you dissected a fucking trailer. I don't want to know anymore. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
good. The original teaser before that trailer was enough for me to go, I'm going to watch it.
Well, I was going to watch it regardless of anything. Obviously,
I was too, but that first teaser, that the day before that came out with the music, I watched that and went, I'm in.
Yeah.
And then I did watch the trailer and it was cool. But at the end of it, I'm also still going, you showed me too much. Like some of this
Yeah.
shit should have been surprise. And I don't want another one. I do not want another trailer.
Yeah, I'm good. And I want to hold on. I just want to say there is a poll. 29 people voted on the poll. Master of the Universe, what are you rating it? So 5 out of 5, 38% people gave the right answer. So that was the right answer. 41% of the people were pretty close. They didn't get perfect, but they did say 4 out of 5. So that's pretty good. 10% said 3. So that's probably one person, and one person gave it a 2 out of 5. And those two people are in hell rotting away. So it's,
that was Dustin, Charlie.
So,
Wasn't it? That was
I-
both of his profiles too. He did. I was like, I'm gonna give it a 3, but I'm also gonna give it a 2.
I will confess.
Oh, was that on your podcast? Listen, you know what? That entire thing. Sean and I we don't talk about your guys' work. Okay, you guys do your shit and that's it. Sean and I had a conversation. Sean's like, "Yo, did you hear this podcast?"
I listened to the whole thing.
Sean was like very upset, and then he got me upset. He was like, "Charlie's sitting there by himself defending this." I was like, "But it's not live. If it was live, I'd come on. I'd be like, no, get me in here right now on this." But because some of these other fools were talking, so then he's like, "Oh, I didn't think it was that good." It's like, who are these people? I was right there. I know one of them.
This was gonna be me as Captain America, and then J-Man and Sean on your left. And
On your left, buddy.
I would have come in too, Charlie.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, no, 'cause
I fight a lot lot of fights, man.
You do fight. You know, Sean was actually upset. He's like, "Did you hear
I was
this?
mad.
Did you hear this shit on Charlie's thing?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I listened at 1.5, right?
Yeah.
I do
I do
everything
that
at 1.
too. I do
Yeah,
too.
everyone does 1.5.
Yeah.
So I did what, and so it's like, and you had, and I don't want to say the thing, but there was a little bit of a sad story with that whole movie as well, and all that. So it meant something personal. There's a personal connection. All this stuff is like, oh yeah, I didn't think it was okay. I guess I don't know. Like, who are you people? Like, what is happening? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you watching?
That's right up there where when Nate gave.
Well, I tried not to say the
Die Hard
names,
2,
but
like a 4 or something like that. Or,
Which one?
Die Hard 2.
Oh yeah.
What the hell was that?
Shit, Die Hard 2 out of nowhere. Like
I was angry at that too. Yeah.
no, Die Hard 2 is 10 out of 10. What movie did they watch? Like 300 people die for nothing. Guys,
I was so mad because that was our Christmas episode. I'm like, we're not having a Christmas episode at 4 that I made us cover Batman Returns just so I knew we would all have a good score.
I love Batman Returns also.
Yeah, just a few things about Masters.
He's contrarian.
So,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So just
Sorry, Sean?
about Masters. So William Stout in an interview said that She-Ra was supposed to be in the movie in an early draft.
That'd be
And
crazy.
he actually designed her, and you can find that on the internet. And the Snake Men as well. I don't know where they would fit. The other thing too,
Yeah,
I
that
don't know,
would be a
Dan,
weird
if you
one.
want to show the comic quickly, but there's a
Yes,
big reveal.
Dan,
at the
please show
end.
the comic. I wanted to get that in before we're done. So hold on,
Yeah,
I'm
there's a
gonna
big
put
reveal at the end of that comic.
you,
That's not in the movie that was supposed
Yeah.
to be.
let me know when you're ready, and I'll make you full screen, buddy, so you can.
You're already full screen, Daniel. It's funny.
Well, no, that's. I'll put you back. Hey, Oliver, how's it going, dude? Thanks for being here, buddy. Project Hail Mary. I'm not seeing it because I don't want to see it. I just don't have. I just can't go to a lot of movies, so we'll all kind of catch it on the on the streaming.
Yeah.
But it looks okay. I like Ryan Gosling or whatever.
This is one thing I like. This is toward the end of it.
Yeah, let's see it.
Skeletor and He-Man, they're fighting on Castle Grayskull.
Yeah, that is awesome.
And if you see right there in the middle, that rock hitting Skeletor in the back of the head, Evil Lynn is throwing the rock at the back of the head.
That is awesome.
Oh, I see her in the corner. Yeah.
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 And it knocks him off of Castle Grayskull. And He-Man tries to save him, and Skeletor just says, "Nah, screw it, let me go," and he just drops to his death, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
And then there's
Well,
one
I
other
like how
thing.
Skeletor got.
Go ahead. Let's see the other thing too.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Here's real quick. Here's how they drew the mercenaries in the comic.
Yeah, there they are.
Oh, wow.
That's cool. Blade has green skin.
Yeah, and He-Man says to Blade, he says, "You're the silent one." So Blade never even talks in the comic book.
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't even
Oh,
talk.
that's awesome.
And the only other thing, real quick, that I thought was really cool
Yeah,
was
sure.
how He-Man carries his sword. He carries it on his hip
Oh, interesting.
instead of
so
his
it's not
back.
in the armor. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty sick.
and of course they got to have an ad for the regular comic book.
Yeah.
And then do you have this ready there where they show the US flag?
At the end,
Yeah.
Did I? Ooh. Oh yes.
It's at the end. Yeah.
It's a, yeah.
Yeah. So their explanation
There it
is that Eternia is way in the future. So the cosmic key goes through time and space, and in 2221, Earth launched a ship that crash landed on Eternia, and they became the first settlers of Eternia. And then thousands of years happened, and then the Eternians are basically descendants
I
of
saw a
Earth.
NASA flag in front of the American flag
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
That was pretty
So,
well.
so that's when Gwildor reveals, well, I can put you anywhere in time, and then that's where they get the idea to put her
Oh.
before.
So Spacey
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Stop
Yes,
it.
basically.
Put that thing away right now.
Oh my God.
It's not allowed here.
Oh, not the,
Knock it off.
not the new adventures hater alert. It's like,
Uh-oh.
You got the classics one too.
oh, I've got that one too.
All right,
I got
Daniel,
one too.
thanks for coming.
It's over anyways.
Last time you're ever invited on.
Oh no.
Nope. We don't
Oh
play
my
that
God.
game.
That's right, J-Man. You didn't show Skeletor get Palpatine at the end of the movie.
No, I
Yeah.
can't.
Well, he
He
throws
jumped
him
in.
over, but he couldn't land on that spot. But it also cut out the part where Skeletor pops up out of the water.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Yeah. I'll be back. But yeah, he doesn't have his hood, so it's a bit weird. It's like, but the Havoc's destroying the Havoc staff is what housed all the power. So that took it. That's
That's
turned
where
him
he
back.
transforms back. Yeah, back to
Yeah.
Skeletor.
Didn't really get to see this, but I think the toy's pretty accurate. I love the sword that Skeletor has in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do. They show the hilt of it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the very end, where he's like,
When
"Yes,
it's
for
locked
you."
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulls it out or whatever.
Can open
All right, so that was
bullet.
pretty. That was pretty good. Got through everything. Did we miss anything that anybody wanted to mention?
I think we covered pretty much everything about this movie.
Oh,
it's-
I've seen that Slade said in comments about Superman 4 and Masters at the same time.
Yeah.
Did they not take budget from Superman 4 to
Yeah.
make
No.
Masters? No.
No.
No, it
Oh,
didn't.
I don't,
Okay.
I don't think it took budget. What happened was Canon would say, "I'm out of money. We're not going to make it," and force Mattel to give them more money. So it was supposed to be a percentage split, but by the end of it, like Canon was barely putting any money into this, and Mattel was basically fully funding it, which wasn't part of the original contract. But they were too far in, and it was pushed so far, the toy line was already starting to wane. They were hoping this was going to reinvigorate the toy
Yes.
line to get the new stuff going and start making more money.
So I've got the Power of Grayskull Blu-ray, which is the documentary they did, and on the
Yeah.
Blu-ray there's extended interviews about the movie, which I haven't watched yet because I didn't realize that there was extra stuff on that Blu-ray until I thought, oh, I haven't watched that in a while. Let me put that on, and because I'd originally watched it off of wherever it was, like on Tubi or something. I really originally watched it. I was like, oh, they made a Blu-ray of this, and I ordered the Blu-ray. So I never really watched the Blu-ray.
Hmm.
Well,
Then a couple of weeks ago, I was like, let me throw that Blu-ray on. I haven't seen it in a while,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, oh, there's all this extra shit on here. Now I didn't get a chance to watch the extra stuff, so I
There-
wanted to watch it.
there's even more they talk about in Electric Boogaloo 2, the story of Canon, you know,
Yeah,
bombs, boobs, and blades,
yeah,
whatever that was that they released. So there's a lot of info on that, because that's when they also talk about that because this movie failed so badly, everything they had prepped is why we got Cyborg.
yes.
We have to do a movie, work with what we have. It was also what caused the Spider-Man movie to be dead. Like
the
they
Cameron
lost
one.
Yeah, they lost, all their money, but this is like the right at the start of the fall of Canon. This isn't the last movie they did, but it's the one that kind of started the downfall. of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I also love Superman 4. So
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
but that's
Superman 4 is great.
everything that's in Cyborg was supposed to be set wise the Master of the Universe. Fun fact though, if you go back and look in some of the old TV guides, some of the old newspapers for Cyborg being on television, does say Master of the Universe Part 2.
yeah, I've seen that. And I love the I love Cyborg. I mean, it's an awesome movie. I love the
movie.
misery. I love this world.
The problem people have with this movie, it's all honesty. They saw the word cyborg and was mad Jean-Claude Van Damme wasn't a cyborg.
Right.
You know, but to tell them this, it was originally called Slinger. So they were originally going to do that. They just changed it for whatever reason. But there is a cyborg. It's the chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's protecting her. I don't get it. It's what I do. Get people out of the city. He mentions it about 17
Yeah,
times.
and part 2 is the first movie Angelina Jolie did. So
And I like Cyborg too. Also,
watch the
Cyborg 2's
Cyborg
fine.
movies. Yeah.
Well, I know what a cyborg is, but I don't know what a slinger is. So I could see
Slinger was
why-
basically like
Yeah.
a bounty hunter mercenary type character. He got
Yeah.
paid. He could Slinger, because there's not guns. I think it was air powered rifles they were using in the movie, and he was a slinger. He could sling a gun basically.
yeah, but Ross is saying for a generic person, it's like, why am I going to watch
Well,
Nicholas
okay, yeah,
Slinger
if you're
when it's
saying
not
it
a
that way,
thing?
they went with
Yeah.
a more marketable name, but then everyone
Right.
went into it because it says Cyborg, Jean-Claude Van Damme's face.
Right.
You know, so it's like, well, he's not Cyborg in this. No, but
I
there
thought
are at least a Cyborg in it.
Okay, so before we'll go. We got to go in like a minute, but thanks to everybody here who's here, guys. All of the links for all of these people, they all have podcasts and channels, and they've written books and stuff. All the links are everywhere. They're in this chat. They're in the description of this video. They're everywhere else. So go find all these guys. We'll have everyone back again. So thank you for being here. But yeah, I saw Cyborg. I thought the same thing. I thought Van Damme's a cyborg. This is awesome. And then he wasn't a cyborg. Yeah, but the movie's still awesome. Like my whole thing is like, when it's completed and the movie's done, was it awesome or not? Based on who cares what it's like.
Right.
Yep.
Like like
I agree. Yeah.
what if the movie had sucked, then the title would be another part of the suckage.
Right.
It's like, the fights weren't very good. I didn't think this guy was, Van Damme didn't do much.
It missed
And
on
the title's
multiple
stupid.
levels. Yeah, exactly.
Right. Like it's the whole thing. But
Plus,
there is a
it
cyborg in it, and it is about her, and they need to get her to safety. So I don't understand. It is about the cyborg, like,
And it leaves him open to be a replicant later on.
and he could be a replicant. And then and then at there's another cut where someone does an origami unicorn, and then that means and the unicorn is doing the splits. So that's to show that they knew that he was really a replicant.
And Fender has an amazing monologue in the ring.
Are you replican or a
Replic.
replicant?
Oh, that's from Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Are you a Mexican or a Mexican? That was awesome. We're gonna leave it on that, guys. Thanks for being here. Let's all do good journey.
Good journey.
Good journey.
Good journey. Good journey. Bye.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.